Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. If it is, hit that subscribe button down below. We're nearly at 100 subscribers, at least at the time I'm filming this and recording this. So maybe you'll be the one to help push me over 100. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, hit that like button too. Let's get right into the video, because Caleb makes long videos. You know, financial audits aren't done in 5 minutes, but let's get into it. We got $388,000 of debt to storm the Capitol. Financial audit. Let's get that.
I'm in debt because I didn't attend January 6th. Well, what the f do you mean?
So my insurrection, my radicalization started during that.
What the f? You said you deserved a year off.
After grinding for 40 years, I deserve this.
A year to yourself? What entitlement is this? What bullshit entitlement?
Oh, boy.
You don't deserve anything.
Well, BLM I was going to donate to. I'm
Okay,
thinking,
now.
and then I educated myself.
Oh,
How do you think George Floyd died?
fentanyl.
That's the wrong hero to have.
She's right on that point, but wow. Hey, let's take a prediction right here real quick. That intro didn't give us too much, but $388,000 of debt to storm the Capitol. I'm going to guess about 320, maybe 310 is a mortgage somewhere. And the other is a mixture of student loans. Well, 40 years, she might have paid him off. Hopefully. Oh, or credit cards, I would say, is probably a lot of that other debt. And, personal loans. We're going to go with personal loans on this one.
Dollarwise is finally here. Sending
Oh no.
because first time.
It skipped part.
Dollarwise.com or click the link below.
Wow, that jumped way, way ahead.
Hi, I'm Pam. I'm 56 years old
She was going by Pam.
I'm sorry.
from Hudson, Florida, and this is Financial Audit.
Pam, I was actually...
I'm going to say something. I'm going to make a prediction. Some of her spending he's going to hit her on is she spends money on cigarettes. That is the face of a long-time smoker.
laughing.
That
Reading
face has been aged
the top of
artificially
the
by
document for this
tobacco.
episode for the
And yes, we can tell to you smokers. I don't know about weed smoker aging. I haven't been able to see most of the time. People are mixing the two. They do both tobacco and weed. So I'm like, I can't really get a genuine, you've only done weed kind of age. So, yeah, I haven't seen many of that. So I can't tell as well, but I'm sure it's similar.
first time in this channel's history. I was in my office laughing.
Oh no.
I might not age very
Because
gracefully.
you telling Lindsay, it fits your aesthetic. I'm in debt because I didn't attend January 6th. What the f are we talking about? What the f do you mean?
That's how kind of all this started brewing.
And I only wish that my friend Mike Pence had that additional courage.
January 6th.
So my insurrection, my radicalization started during that time.
Okay.
I want to
And you're
know
in
what
debt
she has to
because
say.
of
I
that?
got
I
to
was
know.
supposed to be there, and I did not.
I have my own beliefs about J6 and the things that went on there. And, you know, with Trump being banned on Twitter that day after saying fight like hell, but then at that, the tweet he put up that was go home or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact wording, but he then got immediately banned or something, and nobody got that one. So, everybody misconstrued him for years on that one before it's like, no, before Elon bought Twitter and allowed him back. Yeah, that's when it was finally like disproven. Like, actually, here's the timings. Elon brought that out from behind the Twitter files, the new ones that were like, oh yeah, actually, we're good here. But I'm gonna stop yapping. Otherwise, this video will be 3 hours long.
Because I had previously agreed to go to Marco Island with some friends that I vacation with every year in January. We usually go to Puerto Rico, but we went to Marco Island.
Do you have FOMO of Jan 6?
Well, I was kind of following along because we had a rainy day on January 6th down.
I mean, it's probably a good thing she didn't go, because the Biden DOJ was hunting down literally every single person who even attended there to try to give them charges and put them away. So it's best you weren't there, even if you didn't even enter any buildings or do anything unlawful, if they literally just were pinning you if you were there.
In Florida. And here's my friends all sending me videos of what's going on
they were
January
there.
6th. And I'm watching the news, and it's all hell breaking loose.
And she was
here's
definitely
my
felt
friends
like she
singing,
missed out.
and everything's peaceful and sweet. And now I'm seeing, like, there's all kinds of violence going on. So now other people are messaging saying, what's going on there? So how is it that half the crowd didn't know that there was an insurrection happening?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't participate.
I would really be curious to know the actual details from some more people who aren't going to have a biased opinion on it. That's, like Jake Lang is super conservative. He was there. However, I can't really take a ton of his word because of other things around him that he's super, propagandizing you that way, I would say. And not on purpose, but just by his actions, by the reactions of things that happen around him.
Myself,
it's
I'm
kind of wild.
I don't know. It was a big political moment. I'm sure there were people there that had no idea what was going on. I'm sure if I was there, I
100%.
wouldn't be participating in any violent things.
Exactly.
But there were some people that were.
Yeah,
well,
there were
so-
apparently.
Caught on
I
video.
don't know. How the f is
Reportedly, a
you not
FBI
going
agent
there
busted a
leading
window.
to you being in debt. I'm so confused. That
Or
makes no sense.
something.
Make that make sense to me.
I know.
Okay, so you didn't throw
Yeah.
a chair through a window. Now you're in
No,
debt.
absolutely not. But, so that's like 20.
I didn't throw a chair through a window, so now I'm in debt. Yeah.
One that happened, right? 'Cause it was after the 2020
Yeah.
election.
Are saying because Trump wasn't still in office, you're missing your mortgage payment? He's in office now.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
you got your payments
But
back
at-
and now
at
you're all
that
together,
point,
right?
Now,
Oh,
personally,
no, she's not.
I was a poll worker during the 2020 election as well in Tampa, Florida. And they were also saying there's no fraud in the elections. There's no fraud in the elections. I also witnessed that. Not kidding.
Okay. And you're missing a mortgage payment because
I mean, if you look at the voting numbers for 2020's election versus 2016 and 24 and 2012 and 8, there's a spike there. There's an interesting whoop in that 2020 that's a little makes you at least look at it.
of that, like,
I have
Well,
no
so this
I
started
don't
the
have
whole,
all
like,
the data, so I don't make
radicalization
a
process where I'm
concrete
just like,
decision.
Of who?
But
Of
none
you?
of this. Yes.
oh, tell me. Okay,
Like
sure.
the world is cuckoo at this point.
100%.
I'm
The
seeing
The world
these
has probably
things-
always been cuckoo. Humans
Yeah.
are. I assume. Okay, so you got radicalized. I don't really like radicals. I'll be honest.
I just figured that could have been easy.
radicals on either side are bad. You got to be able to see both things down the middle. And when you know you're a radical is the point, then you're like this. Speaking of which, that is a fantastic thumbnail.
Easily been.
Thank
made.
you, lady.
And actually,
Could have been voting illegally.
no, going into the Capitol during that time, not voting illegally, but watching illegal votes being made.
Okay, you
Yeah.
saw illegal votes being made.
Yes.
But as a
tons
poll
of-
worker, you're supposed
Volunteer
to
at the
stop
poll work, isn't
that.
that like kind of what you're supposed to be?
right.
Like, oh, sorry, you don't have the right ID or something.
Right. Yeah. And I was.
Why were you letting it happen then?
I wasn't. I was rejecting too many voters, so they took me off the poll pad. It's
Were
called.
you correctly rejecting voters?
Yes, they all had the same birthday. Like a whole group of people come in and they all have a January 1st, same year birth date.
That happens a lot for illegal immigration. Yeah, if she's seeing that a lot, I do believe it because I check IDs all the time. Anytime I see a foreign ID, I'd say 7 out of 10 of them, I would say 70% say Jan 1st or the 1st of the month. And it happens far too much to be like, okay, this is exactly that. Like, get your birthday right. Come on, that can't be too hard.
Address will come up and it's not even a home.
I just have to take
It's a
your word that
storage unit.
happened.
Yeah.
But okay, so what happened on that?
Well, there were several things that were happening. So they put me in where the ballots just get put in. They didn't want me on the poll pad anymore because I was rejecting too many voters.
Probably had some other person working who was on the other side and was realizing what she did and was like, oh shit, we gotta get these people through.
Without me seeing it, I can't I can't believe or even not believe. It's like it's air.
I kind of believe, and I'm gonna for the sake
for
of the
example,
video, we'll
a
say
minor
she's
came in.
right.
She's 17 years old. She knows damn well she can't vote. So I say,
Then
hey,
you
maybe
reject her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
She looked smart.
Did
but
she think she could vote? I don't know.
Maybe.
She looked smart
but I
when
told
she
her,
was 17.
No, you can't because you're a minor. You have to be 18.
Yeah.
Nope.
And they told her to go walk to the other end, and they handed her a ballot. So, what's going on with it? So
No wonder Biden won in 20.
as a registered independent, they let me be a poll worker. What I found out afterwards was that they didn't have any Republican poll workers there. They just
On
had
purpose.
Democrat and independents.
I heard that a lot from a few poll locations, especially in the swing states like Michigan. I actually knew a couple of the poll workers in one of the areas, and no, they did not vote the same way as me. Imagine that. In 24, yeah, they still didn't vote the same way as me.
That's how I got in, I guess. I was a Democrat in Massachusetts. I had voted that way all along.
Where is this going?
It's going to my kind of meltdown, financial meltdown, I would call
Okay,
it.
so Trump didn't win in 2020.
Right,
He
which
came back in 2024.
was crazy, yeah.
Okay, I mean, an election's an election, whatever.
Right,
We don't-
yeah. 81 million votes for Biden, yeah.
Was that the number? I wasn't tracking.
Yeah, well,
Personally.
yeah. Well, I also did work for Look Ahead America and looked at voter rolls as
Look
well.
ahead America. Okay.
We were tracking people voting in multiple states. So to say that there was no fraud and to say it's incidental.
There was
if
widespread
I'm finding
fraud.
it and I'm a nobody.
Again, it seems like you're on the extreme right. Okay.
I'm gonna
Usually
jump ahead
people
a
on the
bit
extreme
more,
left on
just
this
'cause
show,
she's
they give me
droning
like a
on about
position
it.
that I can shit on. You're not even giving me one. You're just like
'cause
saying
I'm
just
not
like,
extreme.
You're like
I'm not
Eh.
extreme.
I don't know. You called yourself radical. That is extreme.
Well,
like I'm
to
using your
go
own
from
words.
like crazy liberal thinking that Trump is a psycho and a douche canoe, we used to call him, and roller derby.
Everyone on the right hates Biden. Everyone on the left hates Trump. I don't know. This is what
Yeah.
Okay, I would say in my adult life. Here's where my quick and dirty. I voted in 2016 when I was old enough to vote. I didn't vote for Trump and I didn't vote for Hillary. I voted third party, and I did the same thing in 20 with Trump and Biden. I thought Biden was too old, and I didn't like the majority of Trump's first term administration. Trump himself, I was like, the dude's a comedian, he's hilarious, but I don't like everybody who surrounded him, and that's kind of repeated itself a little bit in this term, but I'm hoping by the end of the administration it's straightened out, because there's a lot of good ones. Rubio, Vance, Hegseth, to name a few that I'm like, all right, I enjoy these picks for these people. They're for the purpose of their positions, they work. It's not like they're the general making the exact battle plan. They're the people who, after the fact, they get to talk about it, which is fine for them. It works. For Hegseth, I mean. For Vance, he's, assistant to the president, essentially. He gets to do everything that Trump is too busy to do or conflicting schedule-wise, which works as well. And I love him in that position. He works great there. But yeah, Rubio, he's another great pick. He's got 3 million jobs at this point, so that's fantastic. But yeah, in my adult life, I voted both that way, in the middle, and then in 24, I was like, all right, we can't let Kamala win because, well, the Democrats who were screaming Trump's a fascist, he's a Nazi, they literally took a candidate and shoved her in your face and said, here, vote for this. Like, did you look up some of those authoritarian and fascist and democracy? Did you know what a democracy is? Like, do you know that word's definition? Like, no one picked her. And then she chose Walls as well. Tampon Timmy. Fraudster. Felon fucking douchebag Timmy, who belongs in prison. For real. The fraud in Minnesota is insane, and I'm so glad the Leering Center got raided. I was going to watch Nick Shirley's video on it, but I've since moved beyond to that one because I'm too busy with the other videos I've got in the pipeline ready to record, at least. But let's continue.
Oh, that's what ideology.
Yeah, she sounds kind of
I hate them
extreme.
both.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the
But maybe that is the thing. Like, it's, the political horseshoe. You got the center, and then it's a wide berth on both sides, and then they both end right about the same, just at polar ends of the spectrum. However, you could flip one to the other pretty easily to make them super extreme against it if you got them the right information.
only position you gave me is you saw people illegally voting. Like, I can't
Yeah. So
deny or say I agree. Like, I don't know. I wasn't there. You're just saying
yeah.
something.
So nobody's there to protect us, right? Your vote kind of doesn't matter at this point.
I'm confused. I do not understand what that has to do with being late or something or more. I don't even know. Finances. Okay. So you were radical in one direction and you moved radical in the other direction. It tends to happen. I mean, trust
Yeah.
me, like super left Bernie
the
Bros went
political
super
horseshoe.
right as well. Like that, people that fall for populism, many people are very populist. They tend to just go populism on any direction. I don't know.
One quick thing, to be fair, the Bernie bros that went right, I don't think they realized what Bernie was until they heard him talk a lot more. Once they heard him open his mouth, they went, oh shit, nope,
It's like
run away.
I just try to stay
That guy is
as much
crazy.
as I can in the middle. I'll take positions on the right and left, just depending where facts are. But you definitely seem like you just go from radical to radical. I don't know. But regardless, I have no idea what the that has to do with anything. Okay,
I'm from
so-
Massachusetts. My world is completely different. I was sitting on a pile of money. I ended
And
up
then you
buying.
moved to
I said, you know
Florida.
what, Florida, I'm going to stay here. I had
Which,
been dating.
fine, if you're older, it's great. Your joints will feel better down there. It's warmer. Everything will work a little better for your body. Okay.
Up north, and we were going to move to Florida
The
together.
cold doesn't work for
Okay.
your joints
We
in the winter
split.
anyway.
I hear Florida's nice.
It's very nice.
Okay.
And I said, I fell in love with Florida anyway. So that was in 2019.
Nice and red
So
for you.
This is, everyone's super nice and friendly.
Well, Florida is nice and red for you.
Yeah.
It's
It's
super,
very Republican.
It's very red.
Everybody's nice and friendly, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I'm
just-
not getting
What?
like whistles in my ear for having a different opinion.
Ah,
You ever
She
wonder how
means
much of
the
your life is
ultra
just
lib-
for sale on
liberal,
board
blue-
showing
blue-haired
even
crazies.
and calls like take it. Is that what they do in Massachusetts?
They would, yes.
Ah.
Absolutely.
that's right. Massachusetts is quite blue.
There's so much of that going on. Nobody can
That whole
Whistles?
north,
speak or-
that whole
yes.
northeast has
Austin
a
is
very blue
incredibly
tint.
blue. One of the bluest cities in America. I have not got whistled at.
Well, because you're not out there with, like a Trump shirt on or
Well, you're
a
right.
hat
I'm not-
or whatever. Yeah.
I don't
Which
really
I
advocate
don't
for
either.
shit.
Because, yeah. But if you did,
Just sound economics and.
some weirdo with a whistle would come up and blow it in your ear.
Okay, so you were in big protests versus protests.
Yes.
So you got involved in the crazy shit.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm not surprised. That gets heated when two political factions go at it on the street.
Absolutely. But one can debate
Protest.
and one cannot.
Okay.
True.
One has some facts and one does not.
One has facts, one has feelings.
Also, just
In any
depends on what
general-
facts we
Majorly.
agree with. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. I took a political compass test the other day. I lean left socially and I lean right economically. It's like, sure, but where can you say just like facts are? Like, who even knows what that is? What can you back up with anything?
there's
Oh my gosh, you're gonna
indisputable-
skip me. Suck. Okay, sure. What's an indisputable fact?
Indisputable.
Yeah, suck me.
Oh, this is the kind of guest to make Caleb look like he's the most left wing, and so he's the most communist supporting person on the planet.
Down this rabbit hole.
Indisputable fact, 17-year-old got to vote in our election.
Okay, that's not an undisputable fact because
I bet
like,
you there was
I
more
might
than
believe
one.
It happened, but you can't say it's an undisputed fact. Just something that only you saw. It's like because you can't.
I mean, I guarantee you there was more than one. There's a lot of voter fraud that happened because there was someone in California who registered their dog to vote and voted successfully mail-in ballot in one of the elections. I'm not kidding. Look the story up.
Show someone that.
Whoops.
Right? This isn't a scientific report that we can be like, this is an undisputable fact.
But I tell the truth.
Okay.
I don't need to lie about
And
anything.
we just have to believe that, I guess. I met
Absolutely.
you. Okay, we've been filming for 13 minutes, 37 seconds, so I met you 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay?
I actually saw so much stuff that day.
Okay.
That I had a notarized statement that I turned in to the election committee. I was that upset.
And what am I supposed to do with that?
What is going on? So just
What do you want
think
from
about
me?
it.
Okay?
You see all this stuff
You
going
saw.
down.
And maybe
Yes,
others
I
did too,
saw.
but honestly, I'm not,
Right.
I'm not in that world. That's,
The problem about the voter fraud is that no one cares enough to stop it or do anything about it right now. The best thing we can do is just, to the people who aren't supposed to vote or are maybe illegally in the country and did try to vote or successfully did vote, we get them out of the country. Because, well, you're trying to vote in an election that you're not registered as a citizen to, so I don't know why you would be you would even think you're allowed to have a vote here. You're not one of our people. No.
it's not one of my big things to...
Voter ID
Yeah, so
is a
this is my
necessity.
perspective. I go in there thinking that, everything is
And,
lovely.
yeah,
We have our
that's
rights.
the only way to have
and,
a
that's
secure
why I
election.
volunteered to be a poll worker. I get paid to do it regardless from my job.
Okay, well, states run the elections. Get Florida to make it more strict. I don't know.
Yeah, and the way they make it more strict is to have ID. But when you're
Yeah, it's
rejecting
Florida.
ID, they take you off the poll pad so that
Hey,
somebody
then
will
do more
accept every
advocacy
ID.
in Florida. I don't know. Florida's not a left state by any means. I'm pretty sure they have a complete ownership on all branches of government in Florida, right? If I'm not
Well,
mistaken,
not
Republicans.
Tampa or Orlando.
Doesn't matter. It's
I mean, they
state
might have a
election
few,
laws.
but
Right. Yeah, but it depends on who gives you the ballot
And this
who's
led to you
counting.
being with a shit ton of debt.
Yes.
Someone voted illegally.
Absolutely. Well, think about it. I'm in there. Everything is lovely. I believe.
I mean, if she owned any property during Biden's term, when those interest rates went to zero, I'll give them that. That was a great fucking time to borrow money and to, if you had a house, refinance. If you wanted to buy a house at, zero or like super low interest rates, basically. And it's like, that was a great time for that. I'll give him that one singular thing about his presidency.
that our government is working for us. They're not. Nobody cares. It's done, right?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I moved to Florida. Everything's great.
Okay. So it was in Massachusetts where that was happening.
No, that was all in
No,
Florida.
that was after
Why'd
she
you say,
moved.
so I moved to Florida? Okay.
yeah.
Sequences
Because
of
now
events, lady.
we're in Florida now. Yes.
Okay,
Still in
you're
Florida.
now. Okay, and
What I got from my little beach cottage in Massachusetts, I bought a
dang, you gave up
beautiful
a
house.
beach cottage in Massachusetts. That's like dreams and goals, though.
For some
Right,
people.
but I'm not.
Northeast
I don't
suburbs?
have boomer wealth.
Well, you
Right.
are boomer. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm close. I
You
think. I
are
don't
there,
know.
but
Oh, you're boomer.
What?
age-wise.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, we want to go to red
Yeah.
state. We want to leave blue
Everything.
state. Go to red.
And that's why we also had some Bernie bros, because some cute girl did that to some.
Red state. Okay, that.
Yeah, where it's
convention
just
what
a
I'm
little more
connecting, I think.
more sanity, especially with all the COVID stuff that was going on.
There you go.
Lovely.
Very good. Okay,
Okay.
sure. So that's why you're in Florida. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not because. So what are you saying that you could have overturned the election if you were there on January 6th and that would have stopped all the COVID?
I could have been in a prison in a gulag somewhere, or wherever they're putting people.
So you wouldn't be in debt because you would be in a gulag?
Well, partially, right?
What, you wanted to be a January 6th political prisoner for
done
4
for.
years?
Okay, very good. So you moved to Florida to get a little taste of
I don't think you
red.
do.
Now you're red. Very good. Okay. So you went from extreme left to
Independent-
extreme right. You are not
independent
independent. You are
thinker.
not independent. You are not independent. I'm independent. When people like
Independence in
you
the
say
middle.
independent, it ruins people who actually are. You're not
Like I
independent.
said,
I
I lean
don't
right.
understand.
However,
It's
I
okay.
do have some
Don't listen to
left-related
everyone, but you're
things.
clearly you already have your worldviews. Dude, own it. I don't care if someone's left or right, but own it. Don't say you're independent,
Absolutely independent.
bro.
I do not like what Trump's doing right now at all.
What? What
With
don't you
what?
like?
Because I don't know enough about it, right? Like Iran
so-
with the war and stuff. Like
Which part?
because
Iran's IRGC government killed 40,000 of their protesting people. We told them don't kill people. We went in to stop them from killing people. Simple.
Because he said.
But is it because of
he
America
didn't-
First?
He didn't.
Or is it because...
Yeah, like.
Well, there you go. That's usually
Yeah,
a more
but-
right-leaning populist perspective.
Yeah,
Okay?
because we.
And like, wait, did you want to wait for Iran to build a weapon capable of reaching us to threaten us with it or attack us with it actually first? I mean, usually America is kind of like that Avengers status where we do our best work after the fact, not before. So we're just taking a different route this time, you know?
We should take our people here.
Well, there you go. That's usually that position.
And I
on the
also agree with her
anti-Iran
on
comes
this
from the
one.
right populace. Like,
Where I want Trump to finish in Iran, but I want us to finish that fast. I mean, we need to get it done with, like, now. Because Trump's doing great on foreign affairs. However, on domestic affairs, that's where he's really struggling. The PR war with ICE, that was kind of a loss. That didn't look too good. However, yeah, there was some agitators on the one side that helped make it not look good too. So yeah, the domestic affairs needs some work. Foreign affairs is doing fantastic though, so I'll give him that one.
Fuentes and stuff. Okay, very good. So, I mean, that's not screaming centrist to me. What else do you disagree with? Centrist.
A lot of things. I'm socially liberal as well.
What?
In some ways.
In
Yeah, we
what
should
way?
No, I
have-
haven't
we should
heard
be
any
able
of
to
that
help
yet.
out people. This country has so much money, we're just printing it for some reason.
Well, I mean, 50%
Although-
of it goes to health and taking care of people. But
I can't print my own money.
50%
yeah,
goes.
that
You know,
wouldn't be very
what
good.
am I paying taxes for?
Huh?
What am I paying taxes
Huh?
for?
Oh my!
Well, 50% again to health and taking care of people. I mean, even though I'm sure there's lots of fraud and a lot of bullshit.
There's
But, okay,
there's
so
a
you
lot of
disagree
fraud and
with-
bullshit that
Lots
needs to be
of it.
cut.
But you say I disagree with Trump. When you
And
say that,
Trump's
you just
been the
mean
one
Iran,
that's
which
been
has
mainly
split the
cutting
right.
things.
Well, it's just that all the things that he campaigned on doesn't seem to be coming to fruition.
But
Like,
usually those people that say that from
absolutely.
the right-wing perspective is because not enough
She's just
deportations.
misinformed.
So they're upset with that from the Trump administration.
Yeah, most of the things I'm upset with Trump and the right about right now are just that they're not doing enough. Because this is how I've simplified it down to a couple statements. The Democrat Party is kind of evil and greedy, and the Republican Party is lazy and greedy. They're both greedy. They're both taking our money, some quieter than others, some right in your face and obvious, like fraudulent daycares and hospice centers. And yeah, no, thank you.
The war in Iran because it's not America first. Well,
I
what
mean,
else? You're not centrist, lady. Let's just be honest. You're not centrist. You come from the right perspective, the right wing perspective.
yeah,
But
I
own
would
it.
say she
I don't give
is
a
extreme right or
Own it though.
just
Don't say you're
right wing.
centrist. You're not centrist. You said your only liberal
So-
belief is you're okay having a little bit of welfare. Every modern economy believes that. Everyone believes that. Okay, that's it.
all right, so you wanted to know how this all ended up happening, right?
Yes, please. Yeah,
Keep
take
going.
me there.
So
We're 17 minutes here,
I'm-
Honor.
it's now 2021, bought my house, which, okay, here's a liberal thing. I bought a swingers
You
house.
bought it in
Probably.
21.
Believe it or not, regardless of political ideology.
She bought her house in
Just gonna let you
21.
know. But,
Okay, great
yeah,
interest
very-
rate,
very
good
left
time,
of you.
I had
perfect
to invest
timing
some
for
of the
it.
money from the sale of my house into this house.
Okay, so
I
you
wasn't
rolled it
using
How
into
works.
it. That's
Selling a
how it
house and Buying a
works.
house.
Yeah. So
I'm
it hadn't
still-
been
I'm still not seeing the issue here.
updated since 93.
Oh, for fuck's
Okay,
sake, why did you buy
that-
a house that would require that much work to bring it up to date?
Because
3
I
decades.
fell in love with it.
Why?
Because it looked like a house that a Florida person would come out of in a pastel suit and a Ferrari in the
So it
yard.
looks like a house built in Florida.
Yes.
I feel like there's probably more of them.
Yes. The whole neighborhood.
So
was
you
like
could have
that.
found a different one?
And it had a pool.
Oh, that's very rare
Oh,
for Florida.
After
Oh,
grinding
wow.
for
Florida
4
house with a
years,
pool.
Yes.
I deserve this.
Grinding doing what? No such thing as deserve, by the way.
Deserved,
You?
by the way. No,
Absolutely
there is
deserve it.
no deserve.
Okay.
I was cleaning
Fuck you. Deserved is my least favorite word in the planet, and now she's starting to sound like the entitled left. the greedy communist leftist youngsters who haven't owned anything. They don't own anything, and they're like, yeah, I won't own anything in my life anyway, so why don't let the government own it all? And I'm like, no, get the government out of my fucking life. Let me own my own shit, get them off my land, and, have my own area. Like, that's what I want.
Oh, there
Dirty
is an
hotel
entitled,
room.
more left position of you. You deserve. No, you don't.
Absolutely.
Work and get or
Deserved
don't.
is
It's up
my
to you what you do
least
with your life.
favorite word.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Nobody deserves anything. The only thing you deserve is to inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, and that's called breathing. That's the only thing you deserve is breath in your lungs while you're alive, The only thing you're deserved if you're a person on the planet right now is that you deserve to have been born, and at some point you will deserve to die. Things that are finite are what are deserved. That's it.
So I'm like 16 years old counting pills in a pharmacy and giving out
I'm
medications
16
to
years
people.
old
It was
and got a
legal
job.
in 1986.
What trauma? Okay.
I'm cleaning hotel. I'm talking about like people that don't have to do these things now, who are having their parents taking care of them.
Oh no,
Like
some
me.
people's parents did wealthier than mine. Oh, wah. Call the ambulance. Would you like to have stop by McDonald's? Maybe we'll get you a side of French fries.
I was working this whole time, and now I'm seeing like it doesn't matter where my taxes go. Cleaning dirty hotel beds in a hotel, having to
no
wear
one likes paying
gloves.
taxes. I don't know. What are you saying right now?
Yeah, so
you
I was
worked.
like-
Congratulations, you did
Yeah.
what everyone does.
Yeah.
Good job. You got
Okay.
you
So
got
after 40
employment
years
and
of
had,
doing that,
had
Yeah.
work.
I'm done.
Did you save during that time? Did you put money away? Did you prepare so you could be done? Because if you didn't do those things, you're not done.
I want to have a year
Can you
to
afford
myself.
it? A year to yourself? What entitlement is this? What bullshit entitlement? You. Until modern civilization, people just worked and died on the field. I don't give a you. You don't deserve anything.
I absolutely do.
No, you absolutely
Nobody
don't.
deserves
Nobody deserves
anything.
anything. I don't
There's-
deserve anything. If I
Now we're starting to balance out that extremist scale. This is where she meets as the independent centrist.
work hard, if I'm strategic with my money, I can afford reap what I sow.
She has the
No one
spoiled bitch
deserves. I'm
mindset
sorry.
with
The
the
only
broke
things
as
I would be
fuck
okay
brain.
with deserve is like, yeah, maybe basic like minimum food, and we got that. And, just like making sure people survive. Okay, I'm good with that part. Sounds like you are too. But deserve you don't. No one deserves to take a year off of work.
No, I
Yeah.
worked during the whole thing. I worked during my
Sounds like you didn't take a year
YOLO
off. then.
2025.
Then
Okay,
then what's a year
uh-huh.
off, huh?
The house looks like a normal ass house. I don't know. I just pulled it up on Zillow. So
It's very special.
no,
It was special to
Yeah,
me.
apparently
and
it
that's why I
isn't.
bought
no.
Yeah. Changed the pool to salt water.
What?
Oh, cool
Yeah,
for
Painted
you.
inside. Had to get rid of that.
Now you don't have to use chlorine to clean it.
Didn't know
oh
what
no!
was in that
Yay
carpet.
or yay!
Had to get all the mirrors off the walls.
Wow.
Fully mirrored.
Hero.
wow!
Trauma you've been
So-
through in your boomer life.
So there goes.
Wow! I bought a house that needed work and had to do the work on it. Wow! Go give me an applause. What an idiot!
We're gonna learn you today.
Yeah, learn me something. You learned me that you did pills.
Yeah, we're gonna learn you a budget,
bet the person
bitch.
who gives me my monthly medication doesn't do that.
Probably not because it's illegal now.
What? Does fucking
Letting
count
minors
pills?
count pills. Yeah.
Oh, minors, yeah, but when you were making money when you were young. Okay, I don't.
Oh,
know.
no,
I wasn't
the laws were
I
different
worked
back
at Steak and
then.
Shake that
So
age.
Here is all
Wow.
like this shit going on where obviously we don't have a government that gives a shit about us.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, so why is I'm getting stressed because of work?
Yeah, what do you?
know?
What's your job? Stressed out?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's
So
your
I said,
job?
you know,
What's
I
your
got-
job?
I'm a project manager for energy
You're
management.
stressed out being a project manager, something AI can basically do for you. God.
Do you use
Are
AI
stressed being
tools?
A project
like
manager.
she should.
It was the situations that I was in
Yeah?
within this company.
Let me guess. The
Yes.
project became complicated.
No, I could handle complicated.
The people became complicated.
Yes.
Oh, that never happens in social
people get tough.
workplaces, environments
Oh, no.
at all. But
Can't work
humans,
with
complicated
people.
creatures. drowning in student loans with massive interest rates. I see it. I have in order to borrow them. You've been told why
Medical. But here I am, like 40 years of grind.
get your finances under control
There.
once
I
and for
want
all.
to hear whatever
But
that sentence started
here I
with.
am, like 40 years of grinding.
Oh, you
I
did
get
it.
some medical bad news.
Cancer?
And I was, I actually have an aneurysm in one of my aortas, but it was due to stress. So,
Okay, is it still there?
yes.
Okay, what do you do about it?
Yeah. Well, the first doctor basically was just telling me that there's nothing I can do about it, and I'm just going to have to deal with it, and it'll burst.
Okay.
We're going to monitor
And
it.
when it does, what
and
happens?
you die.
Oh, that's not good.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you
refuse
do
to
So
do
basically,
anything.
his
Stress?
advice
Do you take,
probably
like, a-
was reduce stress.
medication or something?
I would
Like, don't
imagine.
know.
Yeah, so I did all the things. I lost the weight. I went down to 135. I was in my goal weight.
Personal
so this is all
choices,
before
okay.
this financial meltdown happened.
Financial meltdown,
Right?
yes.
I'm in YOLO 2025.
That's what happened.
Yep, the year
A
of January
financial
6th.
meltdown.
Yeah, well, that's the basis of this.
Gotcha.
Because I was
Enough.
happy. That
You're-
happened. And
You were
I'm just
happy
like,
until January
what?
6th happened, and then you were angry? Which
Yeah,
led you to
because-
being stressed and getting an aneurysm?
It's related.
Okay, so
I don't think so.
Trump was president.
Let's figure out how.
2016, he won.
Let's connect the dots.
Trump lost. January 6th happened. That upset you. You got stressed and fat. You had an aneurysm. That's the sequence of events? Did I finally get it 28 minutes in? Because that kind of...
So it doesn't sound like it was one. It was the other part, the
answers that, I
stressed and
guess,
fat
actually.
part.
So is that what happened?
No, I'm stressed.
Yeah, okay.
Just with what's going on in the world. Just knowing that this.
Okay,
none
then
of,
the
it's all
world is
fake.
not for you. It's
She needs to turn off the news channel, whatever one she has playing. I don't know if it's Fox because she doesn't seem leaning right enough on some things, and she's got the entitlement of watching CNN or something. So I'm not sure. Maybe she's got a mix of them both. Maybe someone else turns the TV on for her.
have to
Everything's fake and
disconnect.
gay.
Then disconnect. Disconnect.
Yeah.
Disconnect. It's not for everyone. If you can't handle the f***ing news, don't listen to it, and your life won't change. Like the world won't change around
Your
you.
day
but
to day
your
life will
be
not
improved.
change if you ignore the news.
Some
True.
people, I like to be informed as much as I can, but it doesn't.
And if there's something huge that's happening, someone will probably let you know if you need to know about it.
Stress me out, so I'm okay. But if it's stressing you out to the point of death, disconnect.
But that's-
nothing will change.
That was a different kind of.
What
stress.
happens if you're not as invested? The world doesn't get better or worse. So just stop. You're dying.
Well, this was my mindset. Okay, I'm just laying the foundation of the mindset of where I was when
Okay.
YOLO
so have
2025
you
had to
changed-
begin.
Okay, so YOLO
So
2025.
what did she
right,
do
okay.
during
Third time I've heard it. That
2025?
must mean it means something.
And that was when, Trump was back in office too. So I don't know what her whole other part has to do with anything. If it was YOLO 2025, like, I'm confused.
Well, it's just when this meltdown happened. It kind of
What's the
started
meltdown?
in 2024. So here I am,
Okay.
like working.
So YOLO
I
She's
realized
2025
just
that
started in
saying
24.
shit.
it's all bullshit. Yeah, a little bit.
It's all bullshit. What do you mean it's all bullshit? Let's define that worldview. If that's what defines all of your
It
finances,
doesn't matter what you vote for. Doesn't matter
Lies.
who's in the
Lies.
who's president.
objectively wrong.
Also
doesn't really
law-
matter with
false.
national debt. You're correct on that, but social
For that
policies
part, no.
and
Yeah,
a lot of
doesn't
different things,
matter.
foreign
The debt's
policy,
going up.
absolutely it matters. What are you talking about? We
But for
definitely
a lot of things, it does.
What has changed?
What has changed in terms of foreign policy specifically?
No, I'm just saying
I
in
don't
my
think-
shitloads
day-to-day
of things,
life.
like,
Biden,
it would
I
ta-
don't
it
think
would
would've
take all
done anything
day.
with Iran, good or bad. You know,
He doesn't even know what planet he was on.
sure,
True.
okay.
Very, very, very true.
Trump went in, he was
That's
much
why
more
I couldn't
against,
vote him in 20.
Iran getting a nuclear missile
'Cause he didn't
Can
know what
agree or
planet he was
disagree with
on
the war,
then.
But I don't think Biden would have done that. Okay, very good. Trump ripped up the Iranian nuclear deal. You can agree or disagree with the deal. Doesn't matter. Biden wouldn't have done that.
I
Trump
mean,
did
they
in his
were
first.
they were obviously violating that deal anyway when they went and bragged to I can't remember if it was the IAEA or some news organization. They bragged to one of them about having enough, enriched uranium at that moment to make 11 bombs. They were like, yeah, we can make 11 right now. essentially. And I'm like, what? I'm happy we took those facilities down a peg, because even if it only slowed them down a couple decades, well, that slowed that part. Hopefully we stopped them permanently now, but
term.
we'll see.
There are different things that happen, okay? We're much more Ukraine against Russia during the Biden administration, a lot more money going over there. Things are different. You know,
We're still
Yeah, just
Ruru
whose
Ukraine
pocket
versus
the money
Russia,
is
but
going
Trump
into.
also wants
even just the
both
relationship
of
with
them to
NATO is
just
different. The
fucking make a
trade
deal and
tensions
stop.
and trade policies, and even just the conversations around Greenland. It's different.
Oh, yeah.
It's
However, if you look at the history of Greenland, we've been trying to acquire that for fucking ever. I reacted to a video, a Fat Electrician or Fat Files video. I'll have it linked right up in this corner where they come right now. So yeah, I'll have that link for you. Well, you can check that out if you want
different
to.
per administration. You can't say nothing matters.
It doesn't matter in my day-to-day life.
Well, okay,
That's the point.
That's relatively true. Now,
Yes.
now the tax cuts would have expired. Your taxes would have actually gone up a little, so it actually does kind of matter. So you can't actually say that, but okay, closer to true than not.
Right. So
I'll give you that.
One thing that I did notice that changed, though, was the interest rate on my student loan.
Okay, well that's the Federal Reserve, lady.
Yeah, well, the Federal Reserve under Biden, I got an 8% student loan.
Dude, that was Jerome Powell, who was put there by Trump in his first term.
He's terrible at his
Okay,
job.
but that wasn't Biden.
Yeah, Powell has definitely turned against Trump in this term. He is not listening to the suggestions by Trump to lower rates at certain times, and it's well he doesn't have to. Yeah, he's got his own area to focus on. Like there are certain times where it's like actually that might have helped a bit.
Just during his
I'm not
time,
sucking
doesn't
Biden's
he-
dick. It
doesn't
doesn't
he-
matter. The Federal Reserve is independent of the president.
Yes,
All right, and
that
that's
too.
why we can't get good interest rates now.
Yes, why were
No.
interest rates high? Because inflation was high. No one likes high interest rates. Well, what's worse is high inflation.
And remember, she bought her house in her place down in Florida in 2021. So she had, those good interest rate times when they were a lot lower. I don't know why she's complaining.
And
High inflation is
that's
worse than
why-
high employment.
That is
She
Unemployment.
bought her
why
house
I
at
am
the
where I
optimum
am
time, which
now.
means her credit score must be fucked.
What? After all that,
I'm
all that
sitting
rambling,
on
and you're like,
this
that's
money.
it, and that's it. You're
Yeah,
sitting on money right
I was
now.
sitting on money.
Oh, was okay.
Yes. And now I find out about this thing. I feel my
What
mortality.
thing? What thing?
The aneurysm.
Okay.
And this doctor's very negative about the whole thing and basically telling
Well,
me
of
there's
course
nothing
your
that
doctor
they can
would-
do.
Second opinion?
I
Oh,
absolutely
negative
did.
that way.
Good.
I mean,
That guy
I thought she
said
meant
I
he was
need more
bad. He
salt
was
in my
talking
diet.
bad about
we
it.
could monitor this a little more aggressively, and I will have to go for a surgery, but it is possible.
There you go.
So great. But I'm hearing this over a year later.
Okay.
I'm
Should
already
have gotten a second
doing-
opinion a little quicker, but
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Remember, we're in America where you can literally get that doctor and get that next appointment within a couple weeks to a month or so at most. Unlike other countries with socialized healthcare that you're like, oh yeah, I need a second opinion on this. All right, we can pencil you in for a year from next Tuesday. Huh? Yeah, that happens in Canada and Europe. In a few of those European nations. I've heard horror stories of people who are like, yeah, they told me I might have cancer, and then they told me they'd tell me to come back in a year. And you say, what? That's not the kind of, yeah, come back in a year kind of thing. No, that's come back next week. We want to do some more tests.
But to get
doesn't everyone know that? But
to get
okay.
a heart doctor in Florida.
Yeah,
an
isn't that where
appointment-
everyone's dying? Isn't
Exactly.
that perfect
And they
for heart doctors?
cram up the doctor's offices.
Oh, what did you think? The supply and demand? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have
Okay.
enough doctors down there, I guess.
I guess.
Or we
So
have
maybe
too
your
many old
insurance
people.
doesn't allow. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have great insurance. I don't know.
My
but
insurance
continue.
is good. Yeah. So anyway,
then, okay.
I feeling my mortality. 2024 it did start, and I went to a concert, and I hadn't gone in 10 years, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go to a show.
Kid Rock.
Okay?
Oh God.
It was a joke.
Although
Oh.
it was
This is a good
falling in
one.
reverse, and I wanted to go VIP, right? It was
She
wonderful.
spent a
Yeah,
lot.
$20.
And it felt great.
$20.
I felt alive. I felt great. All of this bullshit, all of that crap
Oh my goodness, yeah, surround yourself with
ignored
negativity
it.
all day. It's weird when you actually like,
Yeah.
do something nice that it's
Yes.
your brain is happy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was all this bullshit going on in the world, in my life, in everything, medically, feeling my mortality. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy myself.
Okay, so you spent a few $100 on a concert ticket. That's why our finances are.
Well,
See, unlike her, I can focus on the the politics of the U.S., a little bit of Europe. I don't look too closely, but that's because I don't live there. That's why when I look at the events of world, like the events in Iran right now with the internet outage they had before we went in and attacked and eliminated most of their leadership, their navy, their air force, and like everything else, most of their missile launchers, their stockpiles, the factories that were making them. We just basically eliminated everything we knew of or could find, which applause to how quickly we got all that done. I gotta say. However, we need to finish up and wrap it up quick. Things are droning on too long on that one. But also, you got the Ukraine and Russia war, where I'm looking over there, seeing the advancements in drone warfare, which that is the big reason I'm paying attention to that conflict. The drone warfare, that shit's terrifying. Because from what I've heard from some of the guys who have been over there and have come, journalists who have gone over there, come back, you don't hear the drones approaching you until they're like 15 to 25 feet away, when you'll hear the buzzing of the propellers, and that's all you have. You have like 15 to 25 feet worth of reaction time to swing around and pop that sucker, or you're dead. It's just gonna boom. So it's like you're at that point where you probably are always a little on edge, a little tense. You have your weapon in your hands all the time. Maybe your hands at your hip if it's in a holster or something, a sidearm, and you're ready to just pull that pistol out and whip out something real fast. Like, you are ready. You are on edge. You are, whew. Like, yeah, I can't imagine being one of the fighters on either side of that war right now, where it's the introduction to drone warfare.
I flew to Raleigh, North Carolina for this show.
Oh no.
And I got the VIP meet and greet.
Oh no.
And because I had to show Ronnie Radke my shirt. Anyway, paid extra for that. And then I
Okay.
decide, you know what? I'm just going to go to all the shows I can. The money always comes. That's the thing. The money has
And then
always
the money
come.
does.
Not
It
for your
doesn't
boomer ass.
always.
Good luck getting employed again if you get laid off.
Well, that's the problem, right? And I've been at my job for 16 years, and
Yeah.
I'm realizing that too. These
There's
companies
no
don't
more
care
forward mobility.
about
There's
you. Grinding for all this
Exactly.
In
time.
what way? Depends.
literally most companies do not care, and it was proven to you at every level by even the United Healthcare CEO. When he was murdered, they had his job posted the next fucking day. I think it was later that same day. It might have been that evening that it went up, but it was like insanely fast how quickly his job listing was reposted for being murdered. Like, that's insane.
How you
They-
define care.
No company cares.
You can get let go in a heartbeat.
Yes, that's not
Yes.
care. I care about the people working here, but if there is a
The
budget
one
crisis
benefit
or if
to if
someone
you're in
sucks
a
at their job,
union or
that's
something
not caring about
is
them.
they can't just
They
fire
won't
you on the
do
spot.
anything. Like, nobody's going to come and say, let us help you, or do you need anything?
What do you mean? Do your job. What do you think you're employed for?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the businesses that I've worked for are very like big corporations.
Well, we don't care about the past.
You
We
want
care
them
about
to come suck your
now.
dick for doing your job? I don't. What do you
No.
mean?
So I'm going to shows. I'm doing what I want.
Okay, continue.
The money always comes. It always comes.
Except not really, because you
Except
just
when it
established
doesn't.
if you get laid off, you're probably no age discrimination in this country. You would be.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
now, but I wouldn't have been.
That's the other problem with the AI. AI's dealing with job applications when they're getting so many in, is they might even have set some arbitrary age limit on that AI, and your application just doesn't even make the pile because, well, you were rejected early on. It's the same as when I've heard, there was a story of a guy he grabbed 2 stacks of job applications and he said, which stack? And the employee just pointed at one and he's like, great. The other stack gets thrown out. They're unlucky. And I don't want to work with anyone who's unlucky. And I'm like, damn, that's savage.
A year ago, yes, you would have been.
Well, before
What's different?
2024. Yeah, a year ago, it was YOLO 2025. That's why. It was, I'm going to do anything I want. I am going to.
But you still would have been.
Hang on.
You would have had to find another job, and the job market wasn't as great then either.
But it
She's getting sweaty. She's sweating. You can see her glasses are fogging up there. She's getting nervous because Caleb's grilling her.
doesn't, I'm not planning on getting laid
I've
off.
never noticed
I'm
that
not-
on any
my
guest
God.
Planning
before.
on getting. Oh, she's not planning on getting laid off.
I had
Oh,
money.
Very good.
I had.
Hey guys, if you've ever been laid off, did you plan on getting laid off? Did you plan on losing your job? If your warehouse was burned down that you worked at, did you expect an employee to burn the place down because he wasn't getting paid enough to live?
Had money.
Project manager.
come
Guess what's
on.
the
Yeah.
easiest thing to replace with AI?
Well, they haven't so far.
So
Give 'em
far is
time.
the keyword there. Bro.
Yeah. So I.
Ay.
What is even in your retirement, Boomer?
How much?
You
It's
can let
probably
that
not
go
enough.
right now.
Nope.
Yes.
He's never going to.
Or you will be
It's
boy.
Caleb's
I'm
show.
okay with being boy.
Okay, boy.
Oh no, I'm so insulted. Okay. Yes, what's in your retirement?
Okay, Boomer.
About 75,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck. That is not enough for her age. That is an alarmingly low amount. Whew, she should have had that a couple decades ago. Oh boy.
But
Shit.
I had
shit.
always been responsible, always had put
Nope,
money in
not with
there.
Apparently
$75,000
not.
to 56.
I got divorced. I had to take all the money out of that.
What? How much did
Yeah.
you lose in the
What, did
divorce?
the spouse
I have
take half?
no idea. I don't pay attention to any of this. The
Oh
money
yeah, so
always
financially
comes.
responsible.
Whose fault was the divorce? I'm going to bet her. I'm going to bet she's the one who filed and he didn't make the choice and that's why he got part of her
Of
money.
you.
I am not
If there was any that
claiming
was
to be
taken,
financially
actually.
responsible.
Didn't
I'm
she
just saying the
say
money
she
always
was?
comes.
Didn't she just say this? I've always been financially responsible.
Well, before
Yeah,
I'm talking
and
about.
I've always put
Okay,
stuff
before
in.
you would have
Yeah,
known how
before
much
the
money you
money-
had.
So you're no
You would
longer
have known how
good.
much money you had.
I never pay attention to
Then
that.
you can't say you were financially responsible.
But the money was always there.
there for
But
what?
until it wasn't.
You're in debt. You can't say the money was there. You're putting it all in debt, you moron. What are you talking about,
Yeah,
man?
well, the money was always
do
there.
you think you're ever going to retire because of 75,000? No. Social
You'll-
Security
she'll
benefits
have,
are going to be
like,
cut.
Down in Florida, depending on the city, she'll have like 2.5 years at most of retirement. Maybe if she squeezed it and budgeted real tightly, she could get 3. But yeah, that ain't lasting her very long at all.
By
And she won't be
legally
able to have
mandated
any
minimum
going to
25% by
shows fund.
2033, unless we push retirement age, which would you, or lower benefits across the board. But that's already going to happen. Do you know why? Are you tracking that?
Because the boomers aren't dying off quick enough.
No.
No,
That's a
because
big
there aren't
group of
enough
people
babies
that-
being born.
So you don't know why.
It's the
No,
wrong
and
end.
I'm gonna go early anyway, so I'm not really worried about it.
Okay, well, the reason why is because every single dollar that's going out has to be coming in. There will be nothing left on the side. So the moment that happens,
Because the
mandatory
government
minimum.
was stupid with Social Security and decided not to invest it into anything and just let it sit as a pile that gets drained.
25% cut across the board.
Motherfuckers.
Retirement benefits. The only way to prevent that is, of course, rain payroll tax or Social Security taxes or
Or get rid of fraud, get rid of sending money all
that's
over the
not
world.
going to happen, unfortunately. But even still, I mean, Social Security is paid out through the Social Security fund regardless. So that's not going to giving the country another money wouldn't change that unless they allocate more money towards that through a different.
Yeah, and to be honest, the fraud and the waste that's already happened, I can guarantee we won't get more than, I would say, and I'm going to be generous and say we won't get more than 4%, 5% of that stuff back. The other 95% is gone for good. We will never see 95% of the fraud and waste and abuse that was, that has happened throughout our government. We'll never see any of that, all of that back again. If we get anything back from, some people who get jailed and, are actually convicted of it, if there are any fines from them, we won't be even 5% of what was lost.
Tax. I don't know. It's up to you. I guess. I don't know. Well, you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know why your benefits would get cut. How are you going to retire with that 25% cut that is maybe going to happen, or the age gets pushed,
Well,
and you have $75,000.
that's what I want to figure out because I am going to live now. It's a different ballgame.
Okay, that's contradicting when you just said you're not going to be here
Yeah.
for very long.
Well, I'm
Couple minutes
going
ago.
to live long, and I want to retire like yesterday. I wanna
Well,
be
you
done.
can't do
Well,
that.
good luck. You kind of
Unless
drowned
you
your
wanna
entire
die
life
in
and
2
didn't pay
years.
attention to anything and was not financially responsible. Now you have $75,000. And you know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? I roll my eyes every time I see it now. You know what's going to happen? She's going to be 70. And there's going to be a clip online on Twitter or TikTok or a news piece about a 70-year-old working a cashier position at Walmart. And we're all going to be so sad saying, oh, no one her age should have to work to pay the bills.
And then someone's going to open a GoFundMe for her, and it's going to raise $500,000 fucking dollars, and we're going to subsidize her retirement, basically.
She lived her entire life
Right?
around, did whatever the she wanted, didn't sacrifice one thing, and then
The
she's gonna look
75K
old,
is
sad,
evidence of
and
it. Because
Here.
even if her ex-husband took half of it, at $75,000, even if he left yesterday, she has $150K. That's not enough. She probably had like 120, 130 in there when she got the divorce, and he may have taken up to half. That might have been it. I could potentially see that if she was, in a little bit of a better off spot, and she cut him out, maybe, or I don't know. I want to hear the story behind the divorce, to be honest.
pathetic.
For 1 year.
No, dude,
I
your
did.
entire life you probably lived beyond your means. You can't tell me how much you had. I
next
know
little
with the money
chapter
that
is
you
just
have been
wah,
making
wah, wah.
throughout your life. If you sent 20% aside on a yearly basis, you would be retiring a multimillionaire with what the stock market has done in your life. F you. So there's going to be a pathetic, sad story. Then we're going to get bad policies, raising taxes and bullshit like that to give more shit to her, the generation that had everything and sacrificed nothing. And then they look sad on camera.
Yep.
Off. You should have
That was-
sacrificed some
That
shit.
was the boomers who were given all that.
Girl,
No,
you're like 2 years different. Shut the f up.
I mean,
point
kind
is-
of,
It's
but
gonna happen
yeah.
every generation with the sad video of an old person that shouldn't have to work to survive. You just decided not to do anything. You could be a multi-millionaire with the
Well,
income you have had throughout your life.
Yeah, if I stayed in a bad marriage and continued along with that. and
No, it has
I was
nothing
a
to do with
divorced
that.
parent of
I don't-
2 kids.
I don't give a even if you're contributing 10%, you would have been a multimillionaire.
That's fine, but it couldn't happen then.
Yes, it could have.
No, it couldn't.
You didn't spend one penny going out to eat at all.
I barely went out to eat. I was also getting.
Lies.
I
Lies.
I
don't
didn't even
believe her
graduate
one
from
bit.
college till I was 30.
I don't give a shit. That doesn't
That's
matter.
how-
32 years, 56 with what the stock market has done, 10% of
That's
your income
26
throughout those years.
years.
It would
You would
have
have been at a couple
lovely
million
if I had
bucks.
10%
You
to even
absolutely
give.
did.
I was laid off for 18 months during that time
Okay,
as well.
18
no,
months
a
out of
year and a
multiple
half.
There
decades.
was-
Now we're down to
And
24 and a
that
half
money had
years.
to come from somewhere, and
I
it
know
came
for a
from my
fact you just
retirement.
And we
said
know-
mad.
And we know for a fact that she said she's worked for this company she's at for 16 years now. So she's had at least 16 years to have put that, even 10% in for that portion. She would have had an immense more than 75.
Match free money.
Yeah, I have that right now.
Now, oh my gosh, she doesn't
By
understand.
the way,
I know
he's
for a
right.
fact. I
Take-
look through
take your
statements
employer's
for
match if
three
you're able
days
to.
a week.
Put
3 days
that
a week.
shit away.
multiple
Have your
years.
employer be
Everyone
giving
thinks
you
they
money
don't
for
spend
your
money.
retirement.
You spent
It's
money.
free
I don't wanna-
money.
Have
And you're
spent
leaving it
money
on the table if you
recently.
don't take it.
But I'm saying all
shut up.
along.
There is not a single piece of me that believes that. And then who even knows how long you're going to last at this company? No offense. You're one of the first ones to go. You're slower.
But I'm not, actually.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Your
It's-
productivity
it's-
is probably considered less.
No, it's not.
Depends.
Probably.
Some,
and again,
some older
just
people
job,
I met really
like
can hustle.
AI.
I got an older guy I work with who at one night he was doing a job the hard way, literally hauling heavy 20 to 30 pound big boxes one at a time. They were already on a cart. He just had to be, push the cart back to where it needed to go and then lift them, off the cart, up on the shelf, off the cart, on the shelf. And yeah, they're bag-in-a-box pops if you know what those are. He basically all those and moving them up, and he's like trying to do it by himself, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna come in there and help you, even though you can do it on your own. I don't want you to, because you might hurt yourself, because he is on the older side of things.
Project management, good luck.
Our younger people can't even get out of their own way.
Says the boomer. Like, I don't know. It's just like generational
Says the
division,
boomer,
blah,
and
blah, blah,
she's-
fight. I don't know. But probably on an
No
actual...
original ideas. Like, I can't even go there.
Yeah, project managers. That's who we look for ideas
For
from.
original ideas.
We do
yeah.
have to figure things out. And it's hard to figure things out when all you do is watch videos all day and be whatever you're doing.
You have a little resentment there?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you
Because it's
resentful?
bullshit.
What? What's going on?
Because I didn't have anybody that was supporting me through things. Yeah. So I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well,
so it's
well,
hard to
well.
problem solve when you never had anything happen to you. Life is super easy, and that's when you have to make up shit to get upset about.
Shut the fuck up. Housing costs are more high for younger generations than your generation by far. Not even close.
Absolutely.
Costs
Yeah,
of
it's not even
education
close
beyond
to
higher.
this-
Healthcare costs
anything.
beyond higher. Now, for what it's worth, I will give you one thing: the cost of having things for fun. The cost of groceries as a percentage of your budget is lower now than practically any time in human history. So, younger generations, we got that going. Okay, got that going. But you had lower housing costs, lower educational costs, which leads to higher income because education easier to get into, easier to get a higher income, cheaper
Oh,
cost to go,
absolutely, but-
and health. So necessities to survive too, and then one to increase your income. Those things are more unaffordable now than ever. So fuck you, victim bullshit. Just shut up. Shut up. You're not a victim. I didn't have anyone to help. You were married for a bit. You had
Yeah.
help for a bit. Then you didn't. Then you're a single mom. Oh no, none of those exist in this
Yeah,
country.
I did everything the right way. I married my high school sweetheart, captain of the football
the right
team,
way?
the whole bullshit. Well, in the 80s,
Well,
that's
yeah,
what was
yeah,
kind of
100%.
the thing.
Boomer mentality.
Whatever. So anyway, yeah, I had to support 2 children during this whole time myself.
Yep, no one ever did that throughout human history.
Not in having matching 401k and everything else. I had to use all
Yes,
my money.
actually.
Plus, I had to go to college on my own.
Let's get into
I
these
couldn't get
finances.
student loans
I
and
don't believe
stuff.
bunch
and
of this.
actually, well, I do have some student loan because I was getting my master's
Ah,
degree.
there's still some.
In the 80s, all they would give you for your
Called
student
it.
loan is exactly what your tuition was.
Good.
No money for books. Exactly. That's how it should be.
Yeah. And what's your problem you're about to have with
Getting
it?
my master's degree, you know how much they want to give me in a student loan? $20,000 for a $3,000 class. So all these people that are saying my student loan's so
It's up to
high.
you to take as much. You're right.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, I'm
Literally, the people who take that much and then spend that whole 20, if your class costed 16 and you needed and they gave you 25, you have an extra 9K. Does that mean go spend 9K on everything that you want for your school stuff? Not necessarily. I mean, if you need it, like say you need a computer, you need some kind of different, some books or something, yeah, go buy those with the extra. But if you have an amount that is there that you don't quite need it all of, don't use it. Pay it right back. Help eliminate some of that principal. It'll save you on the interest far on at the end.
I'm not an advocate for student loans.
I'm
Student
jumping
loans
over
have
my
made
words.
What school is It's so
Right.
expensive. Like, don't get me
That's
wrong.
what's elevated
but
the
you're
price.
complaining that it paid for school. Like, what was your point? You claiming this
there is
victimhood
no
is so
point for her
stupid.
here.
Okay, so this is what I'm being told. You stopped getting your master's degree because there was an immigrant in your class.
No.
What? What?
God.
What?
That's part of a larger story.
Of an immigrant?
Okay.
So I'm getting my master's
Go
degree.
on.
Now, everybody in this class is supposed to have a bachelor's degree, right? All of them.
Okay, you didn't check someone's ID
And-
when they were coming into class.
No, because who cares?
Immigration enforcement didn't get her on the way in, guys. She didn't catch one.
Right? We're all in the same program.
A
We're all
17-year-old
going to get the
walked in.
same degree. Got his bachelor's degree, right? And there's these Brazilian girls. I'm one of 2 Americans in the whole class. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so
We're all in
You're
there.
Okay,
getting
so you're
jealous
jealous
of the
of
beautiful
the,
boobs and
of the
tits from the
Brazilian
Brazilians.
girls?
No, I'm sitting in the back because I'm the oldest student there, clearly, probably older than the professor. It's in the industry that I've worked in, by the way, and he's giving us stuff from 15 years
Okay,
ago.
I'm proud of you. You're the oldest
Yeah.
in the room always. Okay.
Well, anyway, in college,
Yeah, okay,
yes.
boomer.
So anyway, kid sitting
Go
next
on.
to me, supposedly has his bachelor's degree. The girls are sitting in the front. He's got sweatpants on,
oh no.
masturbating in class. in the
Oh,
back of the
no.
room. So this is a man with his bachelor's degree, actually.
What do you
Does he
think he
really?
was masturbating?
He had his hand in his sweatpants, just gliding along. Now,
Gliding
I
along.
said
Okay, that's not
something.
confirmation of masturbation.
Oh, come on.
It's very weird, but when you
Possibly,
said that,
but-
I was like, it's kind of the things that you see. Like, I was expecting Dick Out was jacking.
I mean, maybe his balls got stuck to his leg and he was separating them or trying to do it stealthily, and you caught him.
Like, that's, I know
Well,
for a
that
fact.
he would have got caught.
Give
but
him
doing what he
the
was doing.
How do
benefit
you
of
know
the
he was
doubt.
masturbating?
But
Because you could see it, you could hear him.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Okay.
like he was masturbating.
There we
Yeah,
go.
he was a little bit moaning.
That's not good.
And we're in the back.
okay.
It's a bit weird.
Very.
What class
And
was
the
it?
only reason why.
What class was it?
Well, this was an energy class. It
I don't know
was
if I
like,
could bust to energy.
Energy
Yeah, we were learning
class,
about biofuels, which
Okay, now you're getting me going.
that's bullshit. So anyway, he's definitely masturbating in class. And if I
Okay,
did,
and
and
did
he's
you
from
report
Guyana,
him?
which he wanted to tell everybody.
Did you report him to the deans for, being obscene in class? I would have.
Good for him. We all had to introduce ourselves.
If you really didn't
the
like
thing
that,
is-
He
that's
told
what you
everyone
should have
during the
done.
Introduce ourselves section.
Yeah, I'm
What a
from
criminal.
Guyana. No, the reason that he's a criminal is because I guess they give out diplomas like Tic Tacs out there. Are you telling me that a kid in Guyana could get a degree in anything, supposedly a biology degree,
Okay, now that's a racist statement.
and be masturbating in class? Like you had no self-control?
I don't see the correlation on those two things, I'll be honest.
Well, you'd think that somebody at least that could sit through a degree program of any type, or even any type of skill, even to work anywhere, he should be able to control himself from
Maybe
masturbating.
he sounds like
Fun story of relation to this. When I was working at McDonald's, my first job still in high school / out of high school a little bit, I had this general manager. We'll call him Larry, because Larry, he one time, someone went out to go get him because the phone rang for him and he was out on his break smoking a cigarette in his car. But apparently when she came up to his window to get his attention, instead of smoking a cigarette in his car, he was masturbating in the car instead. He was whoopsie. And that was a general manager of a McDonald's franchise location. A decently high position. Not massively high, but decently high, I would say. And so no, her whole statement there is false.
a pervert, but there's
Perverts are in
smart
every
perverts.
industry. I mean, you got the most famous pervert from Activision Blizzard, Bobby Kotick.
That's disgusting.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know how many elected
They're
officials
everywhere.
are resigning these past couple weeks by being perverts,
Mean
but they're
had,
also very smart people getting where they got. Like, there's perverts that are smart.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
necessarily
there's
correlated.
been a couple.
So with that, like,
Yeah,
if
that's
I
not
stayed
good.
in school, he's going to get the same degree as
Did
me.
you report him? Also, this
Oh,
is.
if I
but
reported him?
I'm sorry.
as a white
I don't give
woman,
a shit.
are
if-
you shitting me? If I said, "Hey, the guy in Guyana
Girl,
from
this was
Guyana was
before
like,"
DEI.
no, this was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Could
No,
still
even
have done
still,
it.
Masturbation, cancel culture, woman, absolutely. Come
2
on,
years ago
white
still
women
would've been
perpetual
fine.
biggest victims in this country. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
You were set up
As
for
it
success.
was,
Yeah, you were
I
set up
warned to
there.
the
You
Brazilian
could've-
girls. I said, "Watch out for that guy. Don't let him
Okay,
follow you
maybe
out of
talk
class."
to like a professor or
Yeah,
security.
report him to the dean. Report him to
Report him
security.
the police.
Did
I
you
don't-
do something?
No. You suck
Yo,
with
so
money.
So exactly, she did nothing. So this whole self-victimhood is bullshit. Well.
Anything but like, hey, BBLs, dude's jacking it. Like, I think there's alternatives beyond
Yeah,
that.
there's plenty of things she could have done.
Now, your reason for dropping out is because, wow,
That's
then
part
my
of it.
degree would be worthless because the guy that masturbated would have it too. No, how about you actually just do to improve your life, never sit by him, or actually take some action and report
Yeah,
him.
get
He's
rid of him.
Objectively, the bad guy in the situation.
He's the bad guy in the situation.
But
If said
you chose
situation
not to
exists,
report. Like at that
if
point,
it's
it's
true,
hard for me to be like,
if you didn't
"Oh,
report,
no. Like you
yeah,
didn't report.
if you didn't
like, what am I
report,
supposed
there's
to do?
nothing. If she had gone and was like, I went to security, I went to the dean, I went to XYZ, and nothing happened, then yeah, we can have some sympathy. We can cry alongside her. But she didn't do anything.
Could I?
Okay.
Because he's
you
from
report.
Guyana. He's gonna.
What does that do?
What does that
What
have
does
to
that
do
mean?
with
Because
Because
anything?
here I am, like picking on somebody who's from another country. That's a protected class right
you're
now.
You're a white woman. There has been no
And they-
other
and-
people put towards advantages
Nope.
in this country's history in the last 5 years than white
This ain't
women.
the fucking
You guys
UK.
have been
He
everything.
could have
What do you
been
mean?
removed
Well,
from
no,
the
You could have
class.
canceled him in about half a second.
Just like you
Dude,
said about
one
the
tweet
vote.
longer from you.
All she had to do was pull out her phone and, take a video of it, basically proving it, and then turn him in. Stealthily take a video, just phone out, right underneath. All right, cool, got my evidence, and I'm going to go back to class and try to ignore him for the rest of this lecture. Like, what else are you get? What else is the choice? Like, you have no brain in your skull if you can't make that simple
And
choice.
that dude would have been beheaded.
Oh, please.
Okay, not
Have
beheaded,
you not
but
seen what
removed.
the country was a couple
Given him
years
a
ago?
private
Maybe,
class.
What are
maybe
you talking about?
socially
And, you, a
beheaded.
white woman, you could have ruined everything, and fairly for him, by the way.
It would have been.
Yes, and you
Lovely.
could have.
But I couldn't have. No, absolutely not. And like you said, because like you said about the vote, I only saw it. So it can't be a fact, right?
No. But a
Because-
white woman, dude, you can brush up against someone's leg, claim, and that dude's career will be ruined as a white woman. Absolutely, you could have.
It
That
happens
guy
all the
saying
time.
He was jerking off in class. Absolutely, and I guarantee you they
at
have
least
cameras in there
often enough.
anyway. But even if they don't, regardless, you could have canceled him in a heartbeat 2 years ago. It's a little better now, but there's still some crazy people. You could have, white woman, absolutely.
Yeah, anybody in my generation of Gen Z or beneath me, they would have 100% just pulled out their phone and started recording him and had their evidence collected, ready to collect a paycheck for suing the school if they don't do something about it. Like, hey, there's this person, he's, potentially a threat on campus. He's obviously not afraid to be just sitting there jorking it in the lecture hall, so...
Kidding me?
I wasn't going back to that class. No.
Okay.
Plus,
Oh
it
my
was all
God.
outdated
What am I supposed to do with
stuff.
that?
We're talking
Oh, no.
about.
Oh, you're just there to get a degree. I don't give a shit if things are
Wah,
outdated.
wah,
I do
wah.
give a shit about
Get
the
the
masturbation,
degree.
but you chose to not do anything about it. Other than
I'm not learning
hurt your
anything.
life. That doesn't matter.
no, you
That
coulda still
literally
had the
doesn't matter. You're getting the degree for
degree.
your income. I don't give a fuck if you're learning. I mean,
all
I
I'm getting
wish
out of it
schools
is
would teach.
student loans.
No, you're
and-
getting
You get the
degree for your
degree to
income.
increase
Isn't that what
your
you were there for?
income.
Yes, that's what I thought I was
What the
going to
fuck
do.
are you doing? What the fuck are you talking
what the
about
fuck are
that?
you
Plus,
saying?
it's interesting. I love the energy industry. I think it's fascinating. But I wasn't learning anything. So that
Oh,
would have been
boy.
great for me. And I started it in 2020. That's when I started that degree because I was so f***ing bored in my house.
I gotta pause because I gotta go do something. I hit the pause button too soon. Alrighty, after a brief intermission to go feed all my cats, I am back.
Started the degree online, but ended it 2 years ago.
Well, keep taking it online. Everyone's jacking off. And trust me, in online classes anyway. You just don't
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
yeah. You just don't see it.
Foul.
Oh, just masturbate
Eh.
your clit along with them. You'll be fine.
Some attention.
And some dust. What do you think your financial score is?
And
0 to
some
10. 0 being the
dust.
worst, 10 being the best.
0 right now.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you want your
I would
financial
agree.
Score, get it for free.
Her retirement definitely is like a 1.5 at the fucking most.
Free at calebhammer.com.
'Cause that
It
one is
free. You can see where you
atrocious.
stand in the world of money. It just takes a few minutes. It's pretty awesome. That link is in the description
Saying
below.
I was
And
good
also,
my whole
if
life,
you don't
and
wanna
then
be
you'll
like
have
this boomer that fucked up
75K
our
at
entire
the end.
finances, make sure you download the Dollarwise budgeting app so that you change your life like tens of thousands of active monthly users are right now. There's ID time emailed directly to you. There you go.
There, he's got a 30-day budget.
Thank
in
you.
his
For you.
plan.
You're welcome. How much do you even make in this job?
Yeah, let's get to the
I
money.
didn't ask for it.
Well, this is
Manager.
what's so sad too.
Oh.
For all these years,
Oh, let's
I
hear a
just
story about Jan 6 again.
just cracked $100,000.
Oh, what a victim.
Oh, only $100,000
What in
for a
Minecraft?
single person.
What the
What the
What am I
fuck?
supposed to do with
After
that?
40 years.
Well, I'll cry along with her. It took me 40 years to get here. Okay, some people will never achieve that, honey.
Like, f off!
Like, seriously, you're at 100K. You make 100 grand.
The median income in this country is like 65. Shut the f up. You're
Yeah,
doing
you're
it.
I had no
almost-
idea.
Oh my gosh.
You're at almost
You have no
double the
perspective
median
on it.
income. And to be honest, if you didn't know, fun fact, if you happen to be someone who lives in Michigan like me, our dollars in Michigan and Florida, they spend about the same. Our money is about the same spending, give or take a few percent up or down in certain categories here and there. But yeah, it basically is identical, which is crazy to think of. You know, she's making about triple my income, and she's struggling, and she's on this show. Fucking how? What did she do in her fuck it 2025 year off? Like, what the fuck did she do?
No.
Shut the
Oh my god.
up! What is your account on a monthly basis?
I haven't been paying attention. The money always comes. I've never had.
How about there's my Caleb thumbnail portion. Great.
Had to worry about
Thanks,
it.
video. I love when I get both of them.
My credit cards were always paid off at the end of the month. I was very good with everything until exactly. I took
Yeah.
a year off to have a good
And then you
time.
shouldn't have done
You
that.
have a good with $100,000 a year. What were you making before?
Well, around that, because
Oh,
this is
well,
rate,
shut the fuck
rate
up
Okay,
then.
if you
16
live
years.
50, 30, 20, 30% of $100,000 is a pretty
Yes,
good
16
damn
years
year.
worth of raises and got you to
Multiple
100K.
European vacations
That
if you
means
wanted to.
for
Shut
most of
the
those years, she probably was between, I would say, at the absolute bottom of those 60 years, 55K, all the way up to her 100. I would say at most in 16 years, she doubled it with, inflation / raises. At the most. So, at the, earlier rates, maybe she started at 70K, 80 even, and she's only gone up that much more, and that's why she's so mad about it. But she started at I have zero sympathy left. 100K?
Up, you entitled brat.
I
Entitled
earned it.
bitch.
I've been grinding forever.
Brat's
Oh,
too
I had a
kind of a
job.
word.
A
She's an
break other
entitled
than when
bitch.
I was laid off, and then I had to.
Bro, you are literally complaining about what every other human being in existence has to do. And you're getting paid very well for it, so I don't care. You have a house.
Seriously, I at this point want AI to take her job so she has a massive pay cut and has to figure out what to do on like half as much income. Like, man, this point she's so entitled she wouldn't know what actually working for her living is anymore. Holy shit!
I don't have a sympathy. You afforded
The sympathies
a
are
house in
gone.
Massachusetts. That's
Yeah,
how okay you
that's
were doing.
how okay you were
Shut
doing.
up! As a single mother, you afforded a house in Massachusetts. Cry victim.
Or when did the
Shut
divorce
up.
happen?
That was a good investment. That was a smart
Oh.
thing that I did.
You're not a
What
victim,
did you buy a
pathetic
piece of garbage
worm.
there and it
56
inflated
years old,
6 billion%
making
like every
you don't know what
boomer?
hits your account. Let's find out. Oh, yes. What would you like to say?
Well, I sprained my thumb and it's sore.
Okay,
Oh,
income.
no.
I had payroll
I blame my
$7,170. Very good. Strong income for a long time. Not $100,000 since she only has $75,000 at 56, 3 years before she can take out from her 401k and IRA tax
Yeah.
advantage accounts. 7,100. I lost it. $70.85. Good income.
And it's like, to be honest, I'm behind on my retirement personally, but by the time I'm her age, even at my current rate, I'll still have way more than she's got. And that is taking into account inflation.
You're fine. How old are your kids?
30 and 32.
Okay.
You're doing the classic selfish parent thing. Up your entire life last year. Now they're gonna have to bail you out when you're too old and you get laid off and
Yep.
you get.
I'll do whatever.
exactly what's gonna happen.
I'm not.
Until you're
Some-
too old and maybe you break something or something happens and you're too in pain and you physically can't do it anymore. And you can't do the job anymore. The job doesn't like to keep you around.
Like pampered princess. I don't have to have everything just so.
What the? You said you deserved a year off.
I did.
you
Yes.
did.
Not
And
pampered
that's
pa-
that's such a pampered
Oh my God.
statement. Fuck her.
Shut up.
Man.
So why is this mortgage first? Why do I see a mortgage?
Oh.
2000s.
Mortgages being first are never a good thing because that means it's either really fucked for the situation or, making your house poor, or she's behind on her payments. Let's take a wheel spin of which one she gets. Da-da-da-da-da, she's behind on her payments.
700, 2,700, $275,000.
Okay.
And $35.
She bought it in 21 and has a 6.2% interest rate. For 21, that is high. What was her credit score? It must have been atrocious.
And 85 cents. My goodness, I'm like right now.
Yeah.
Woo! And I was a
doing
little
business
high
with
on the
friends.
house.
You were not
Or
even
a little-
behind.
Yeah,
I thought that
high
you
on my
would be
prediction.
behind. It's the first one. $2,323.
But not by much.
97 cents. Yep. Okay. Yep. That mortgage makes sense for your income situation. I'm vibing.
Yeah.
What's up?
So
How much of the remaining
I
$388
got an FHA loan for the mortgage.
is?
But
My friend, yeah, so I hardly had to put anything down. That's how I had all the extra
So
money.
Which is-
subtract the house, and she has like $113,000-ish of super uber bad, terrible, no good, very bad debt.
To do the
but okay.
Yeah, well, here my friends are telling me this is what they need to do. Maybe she had a quota
maybe you shouldn't listen
for
to your
FHA
friends like
mortgages
that.
because this is the
Oh,
same.
your
Maybe
friend
she
was the
did.
one
Oh,
selling
your
you the
friend's the
loan.
one selling you
Yes.
it. Yeah, that's
And
what happened.
Last year, I
She had a quota,
refinanced. I
or
was
she
in a
got
3%
she
loan
got some kind
Well,
of.
why'd you do that?
because I needed some more
Why?
money to go to
Dumb cunt. Dumb cunt. Dumb cunt.
concerts.
What?
And what she told me was
Who are you even seeing?
You doubled your
Are you going to
interest rate,
festivals at
doubled
least?
the amount of
Yes,
interest,
I went
more
to a
than
couple
doubled the
music
amount of interest
festivals,
you're going to pay for the
incarceration
course
in
of the
Ohio,
loan. That's insane.
louder than
Why are
life
you so
in
stupid?
Kentucky.
Why aren't you going to any of the ones? Coachella's happening right now.
I'll be going to
So the top 4 music festivals that aren't like genre specific, like just general music festivals, if I'm not mistaken, it is Coachella, Lollapalooza. What's the big one in like Wisconsin? It's huge, or Minnesota or something. And then ACL and
I have
Austin.
no
Those
idea.
are
I'm
the 4
not a festival
largest
guy.
musical non-genre ones. And then there's electronic festivals and blah blah blah. You didn't go to any of those?
No, because I went to I'm
Ah!
not into that music.
What?
I
It's
like
every music. That's the thing about those
Yes,
those
those
music
4.
festivals.
I
It's
like metal
every
music.
music.
I don't wanna-
Yes, there's metal there too.
Yes.
I went to a f***ing metal concert at ACL last year.
but for
Okay.
to get more value
Either way.
out
Sure,
of
sure,
your
sure, sure.
concert,
What
you
you
go and see the
so
bands
you
want.
cashed out, refinance your house.
Right. So
to
what
a
she
higher
told
rate.
me, what she
So you took money out of your home to go and just party it up at concerts. Got it. I see the brain cell rattling around in her brain like the DVD logo. Occasionally when it pops into the corner, a thought appears.
told me was not going to impact anything. I'm taking some of my equity.
Yeah,
So then
I know how
when
that works.
well, I don't know how that works, right?
You were taking out equity.
You
So
figured
I'm
it
taking
out.
a little bit
It's
of
pretty
equity, and I'm knowing
self-explanatory.
I have a ton of
If
equity
you
in my house
don't
because
know
I
what the
always
word
paid
equity
ahead on
means,
my
you Google that
mortgage when
word,
I
and
had
then you
money.
realize what that would
Just
mean.
I don't know how
always,
much equity
right?
that would accumulate in just a couple of years, but okay.
Well,
Continue.
the houses are going for 400 right now, so I'm like,
okay,
this is
yeah,
fine.
decent.
Okay, so you
So-
got
You
You make good
125
money. I
in
don't
the
understand how
house,
you couldn't
so-
cash flow concerts, but okay.
So with the 125
Sure,
in the
sure.
house value, let's say 100 after all fees and everything, at most of everything, you actually get that, then you can pay off all your debt and then be broke and have 75K in retirement, and that's it.
So it was at
Well,
3%.
she's still-
now it's at
she's still
6.
fucked.
Now my
0.25.
payment has gone up.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
So then I was like, well, what happened? And then I just heard, because I said, hey,
So a higher rate.
the interest rate's gone down. Can we refinance? And she says, oh, no, there's a cost associated with that.
Yeah, it usually costs money to refinance.
I had no idea because she's doing it. She's telling me I'm just taking
Bro,
out
you are
some of my
56.
equity.
You're
not.
This isn't the 1980s anymore. You can Google's a thing. You know how to go online. You found Caleb's show, so you know how to use the internet, honey. You could have found Google, gone in and gone, should I do this to my home? And it would have told you probably not, but you could do it theoretically.
26. You're 56.
You could have asked an AI assistant
What do you
and it
mean?
could
You
have
had
helped
it
you.
mortgages since
people-
Could have found a
forever.
free.
Yeah, and I go to people who are supposed to look out for you.
This is why
and
every
it
boomer
did
gets
not
scammed.
happen. Yep, and it did not happen. I've been
Oh my
scammed
goodness.
many times.
I believe that.
Okay, yeah, you have. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A romance
Yeah.
scams?
So it's all the
Did
time.
she have a romance
you know-
scam?
It's Pam. All the time.
Oh, I didn't know what you were saying.
she
Okay,
said
you
her
said your real
actual
name. I
name.
thought maybe you said like the N word or something. I don't know. You were so
No.
shocked when you said it.
Yeah.
How frequently do you
She
say
didn't
the
want to
hard
dox
R?
herself.
Because I have no reason to use that word.
You're racist.
I am not.
I just
don't
assumed it.
care.
About what?
I don't care about
Uh,
anything.
maybe
care about
about the
black people?
gun and guy in
Oh
her
my God.
class.
We call Tyler in.
my high
Yay,
school
the
was half
resident black
black.
man.
That's how we grew up. It's enough.
And what's your opinion on BLM?
Well, I was actually all for that in the beginning.
And then
I
you
was-
realized that every single leader of BLM just took all the money and spent it on mansions and cars and luxury goods.
About it. I want to donate my money because I'm very
a fraud.
What's your opinion?
well. I found out that was bullshit.
Come on.
And all of it was.
Oh, nice haircut.
Majority
see.
was. I won't
Tyler,
say
she
all.
said she
'Cause there was
doesn't
probably
care
a
about
small
black
amount
people.
that was good.
Oh my gosh, that is not. I said, I
Fucking
don't care
Caleb.
about any of that bullshit.
What is any of that bullshit? Black
Like
people.
any type of racial thing. Who cares?
Oh, so you care about all of us? You with us?
Yes.
Put the fist up.
Yeah, what's your opinion
There we
on
go. That's what
BL?
I'm talking about.
That's
BLM.
the BLM
Well,
fist.
BLM, I was going to donate to, right? Because I'm
Okay,
thinking,
now.
and then I educated myself.
Oh, what'd you
All
educate
right.
yourself on?
What'd you find?
You learned.
Well, I dug into
And it's
how
pretty
they get their
oopsie.
donations, and it's through Act Blue. 3% of all their donations go through Act Blue, which is a Democrat.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'm not donating to a political party. I want this money to go to this cause.
Yeah.
How do you think George Floyd died?
Fentanyl overdose. How do you think he died, Tyler? Admit it.
That's the wrong hero to have. That is a wrong hero to have.
Very true. The man before dying of a fentanyl overdose, he didn't follow cops' lawful orders, and he also pointed a gun at a pregnant woman's stomach. So, yeah, she's 100% accurate on that. That's not the hero to have.
If that's what you're hanging your hat
George
on,
Fentanyl
that is
Floyd.
a mistake.
And that's a fact.
3 funerals during COVID. What the F was that
RP my
about?
brother for real, man. RP my brother for real. Don't listen to her, guys.
No,
RP my brother, man.
no.
Hey, man.
Tyler, educate yourself, Tyler. The autopsy from the examiner, which wasn't allowed to be released, said it was a fentanyl overdose and that there was nothing restricting his neck. So the whole I can't breathe was bullshit. And now everybody who says it's all of a sudden a George Floyder.
Thank you, Tyler.
I got you. Bro. Always. Always.
I think I'm in love with him. Yeah.
Tyler, she's in love with you. She's in love with you.
I appreciate that.
Okay, very good.
Tyler's he's a lovable
All
guy.
right. Okay, your mortgage payment's higher now.
Yeah.
Well, trauma again, I guess.
You went
Well, it's just
oopsie with your
bullshit.
friend
Like,
got you into an
Really, you
oopsie
refinanced.
situation.
Yeah.
You took money out. You got a higher rate. It's not.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed
Your
to
friend
just be
tricked
equity
you?
out and
So you can
no
do
worries.
concerts. How much did you spend on concerts in your special 2025 year?
About $20,000.
What the?
And it's
What the
still
hell?
in.
You could have done that without taking money out of your house, probably. Holy crap. Unless her house is way too expensive for her. I can't see any other reason. I mean, it might now be way too expensive for her after the refinancing. Could be like 50% of her income. But still. What the fuck?
How?
Going to VIP,
for
doing
Yeah.
Would you get?
sometimes flying.
You get the meet and
20,000
greets.
on
I
concerts
gotta
in a
fly
year?
you.
When you have 75 in retirement at 60 almost? Oh, you moron!
It
If
was
there is
so
a sad video of her working at Walmart at
much
75, I
fun.
want no tears. Never support those videos.
If you ever find that video of her sad working at 75 bagging groceries because it's all she can do anymore, then play this clip play this whole financial audit right below it. Link the video 1,000 fucking times and be like, no, this lady deserves it.
They had every opportunity, unless they were in
I
literal
mean, this
poverty their
lady,
entire
wrong word choice. This lady earned it. There's things you deserve, and if you fucked around your whole life, you might deserve the consequences you get there. But you definitely earned them. Like I said earlier, there is no deserved. That was the wrong word choice.
life. They had every opportunity. I have no sympathy. I see people spending every single day. They spent $20,000 last year. Then she's gonna be
20
like,
grand
oh,
on
I'm a
fucking
boomer, retired.
concerts.
Oh, I can't afford to survive. No person should be at this age working. Yes, you should if you chose not to sacrifice. That's not on us to take care of you, you piece of shit.
No regrets. It was a lot of fun,
Gonna have regrets when you have no retirement and can't work anymore.
and I
It is,
needed it.
and we shouldn't take care
That's
of you.
when you'll regret it.
Nobody's gonna take care of me.
Your
Nobody
kids
ever
will have
has.
to.
Increase
Nobody
our
ever
taxes
will.
when you're a boomer?
They
When you're a
won't.
fucking retired ass?
If they
And we have
increase
to take care
taxes
of
for
you with
Social
higher
Security
Medicare,
retirements in the
Medicaid,
end, or higher,
and all
yeah,
that, and
it all comes
higher
back.
Social Security. If we have to
Yes.
increase Social Security taxes because of your ass,
100%.
That's what they're
Ew.
doing now
They're not-
because
no,
there's
they're
way
not.
more of the boomer generation than there is of Gen X. Gen X is the smallest generation.
No, Gen Z
So
is
if
the
anything,
smallest
younger people-
generation. Gen Z is by far the smallest generation.
We're going to have they shouldn't be paying as much into Social Security at some point.
That's very false.
Boomers were a big generation.
You know, there's a fact that 25% of Gen Z was aborted. 25% of my entire generation was just eliminated before they even got started.
That's why they were called boomers.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
we've
that's
all
just
been
the US.
supporting them, and they've been retired since they were in their 50s. Believe me, I live amongst them.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the last rate change for Social Security taxes in 1990, so you can't say they're doing that now.
Yeah, it doesn't happen until
Social
like
Security taxes.
35, 34
they're,
or something.
They're collecting Social Security though.
Yeah.
They're getting their doctor's visits paid for. That's what I'm saying. They're a
It's
huge
not unfair
generation.
And you're
that they
going to
did
get
but
that
it's just
too.
set to fail.
Absolutely.
So, and yes, it
With
is
the
set up
declining
to fail.
population and everything, it doesn't make any sense.
Unless the population gets
1990.
bigger and bigger
Yeah, well,
and bigger and
the
bigger and bigger and bigger.
Population should be declining at some
Why?
point.
Well, that makes
No,
no,
it
sense
needs to
because
get
then it's
bigger.
in a couple decades, we're going to be at 2 workers per 1 retiree. How can we
Right.
afford that? That's fucking you. What do you mean it should be declining? Which one do you want?
The
What
boomers are
what are you?
declining. Finally,
Yes, but that means more babies need to be born, dumb shit.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you still
this-
need a growing population. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you're a moron. Okay, Wham, you have a higher
She
rate?
is a
saying that
moron.
Give a
This
shit.
generation, Gen X, is much smaller. There's going to be a lower pool of people that are even going to collect
It
anything.
doesn't even matter still. In a couple decades, it's still going to be 2 workers per 1 retiree. Regardless.
And her generation is not the smallest. She's
Doesn't
wrong on
matter. Okay, why do you have a debt consolidation?
Because the money always comes, and that's where it came
Oh my, that's not money. That's consolidating. What do you mean the money always comes? Because you applied for a loan?
from. The money was there.
It's not money, it's debt. What do you mean? Is this actually, that when you say the money always comes, this is what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it always has all along. So
Oh,
right
no.
now,
So what you mean when you say the money always comes is you can apply for more debt?
the money,
Oh,
there's
no.
always money there
No.
somewhere.
Here you go. The silent generation, that the greatest generation, the 1928 to 45. Oh no, never mind. That generation's too old. It doesn't make sense anymore to include them. The baby boomers from 46 to 64 are at 64 million individuals. Gen X at 65 million individuals. Millennials at 74 million individuals. And Gen Z at 71, with Gen Alpha at 51 million. With her generation and the one before it, they are a little bit smaller. However, they are not the smallest. Gen Alpha is by far, they are 30% smaller than them. That is the difference from Gen X, from her Gen X to that Gen A. That is an insane drop, by the way. Because right now the generation that's being born is Gen Beta, Gen B. Haha, if you're Gen B.
There.
Until they say no, because your credit or something is shit. You just can't afford your debt to income ratio is shit. $368.11. That alone wouldn't make or break you, but we have a lot of paperwork to go through. Higher mortgage payment now. Oh, Lindsay said she thought this was free money. I'm not kidding you. You actually
What?
thought this was free money.
Oh, no,
the money's
there's no
always
such
there.
thing
It always
as free
comes,
money.
What does it
right?
mean to you then?
That I don't
Define
think
that.
about it. I don't think about any of it.
And how has
It's-
that worked?
What?
It's worked fine
How is it
until
$75,000
now.
of retirement?
It's worked fine until now.
It
I've
literally
gotten
has it.
most
It's
of
only
that.
stacked up until now. Now you're just facing the consequences for your actions that haven't been working.
of the
Good
1
Lord.
year that I
No,
took. And
No,
part
it's
of
more
this
than
year.
the
only have
1 year.
$75,000
That
in
1 year
retirement
for
fucked
your
a lot
entire
of
life.
things, but it didn't
That's not
fuck
just
her whole
last
life.
year.
Right. But it's never been an issue. I've never had to
Are your
have a
kids
budget.
embarrassed?
No, because when they were young, we did the same thing.
So
No,
you've been
of
fucked
mother.
your whole life?
No.
Extreme political
my God.
Extreme political, not going to be able to
Hey,
retire or
which way your
sacrifice
kids
anything
leaning?
mother.
No.
You
'Cause-
smoke?
No.
Did you?
No, never.
I don't
Or
believe
sun.
it.
You wear sunscreen?
No.
That's why.
Never.
That
Ding,
would
ding,
do
ding,
it.
ding.
She's been in the Florida
Found it.
sun too much.
Gotta
See,
wear sunscreen.
I get all
especially in
my
the
light
Florida-
from
Hey, look
my
what it's
wonderful
done to you.
screens.
Because I'm part Portuguese.
Okay, that,
Look what
that
it's
does
done
help
to
darken
you.
her,
What?
but
I guess it's irreversible.
the
Is it irreversible?
aging.
You've
face
got all
is
the
very
sunspots and like
aged.
wrinkles and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm also 56.
I know, but 56
But
girls
it-
who wear
But she looks 66.
sunscreen every day have much smoother skin. It's fine. Just like, do we need an additional diagnosis in your life? Skin
What's that?
cancer.
Oh.
For fuck's sake. Okay, it's only 6% paid off, so you just got this. That like it's a 12.6% interest rate. What is wrong with you? That's free money.
Well,
12.6% interest rate. It always comes. Yeah.
Yeah.
but interest.
because I've never had to have a budget or anything. And then once I'm kind of looking at
You
it,
always
kind
need a
of.
budget. Just because you didn't see what was happening doesn't mean you didn't need a budget. That logic doesn't make sense.
Yeah, just never. I never had to. We always had video games. We
'Cause
had.
debt.
We went to.
And now
the-
putting money aside for
but-
retirement, not any personal responsibility.
I just wanted to have a little fun here. Let's see. Can it see it? And my screen might be too bright. Yeah, you can kind of see him. It's my kitty on the floor, laying there next to me. The screen's just kind of bright, and he's got a bright orange color to him, so it's not really friendly for the camera to see, and I don't feel like editing in the photo.
And then we're going to have to take care of you. It's pathetic. The money always comes?
Yeah.
No, the only
always
thing
there.
coming is to do it in the back of class. He didn't finish to that nuclear power plant talk? Those are some big f***ing holes at the top of those things. This makes no sense. I just don't understand. Why
His
the f-
reactor
you are
didn't
doing this
blow
in your second half of your 50s. 50s. Debt consolidation
Yeah.
is 12.6%.
Yeah, the amount in her retirement is something you should have when you're like at the latest 30, 35. Like you should have about that much by that age to be on track for a good retirement amount. She's got far too little.
All that grinding.
Shut the fuck up. You've just worked normal ass jobs. I don't want to hear it. I had a job at the same age as you did when I started as well. I'm not complaining about having to work at Steak and Shake at 15.
Well, when you're in your 50s and you want to have a year of doing whatever you want, you'll deserve it.
He'll be able to because he has this awesome thing he created that allowed him to, and he backed himself off his debt and got off his, debt horse and got into the finance chair.
Felt
Deserve.
like-
I know
Yes.
there's not
And
entitlement
he'll be able
in this
to if he
world.
wanted.
I know that I reap the rewards of what I put in.
And that's
if
what
I'm
I
being
felt I was
smart-
doing. I
No,
was
the
reaping my
reward.
reward.
No.
There was no reward there, though. You
There
just took
was
something that
nothing.
didn't exist, and now you're paying
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
That's debt. You put it all
she,
on debt.
She did.
Oh my
She pulled the U.S. government. She kicked the can down the road.
The money was
Venmo
there.
credit card? Have I even seen this? I don't even
A
know.
what credit
I don't
card?
even know if I've had this before. This is like new. Venmo credit cards are new.
Oh, a
And you
Venmo
immediately
credit
just are
card. Oh,
there's free
shit.
money.
No, I actually got that one for my daughter so that she
for
could
fuck's
build her
sake.
credit.
Oh,
Why?
yeah, you're a great
You
example
don't
of
do
that.
that.
Well, I was
Now
before.
she's fucking your credit.
Okay,
This
well,
is
who's
new.
spending on it? You or her?
Me.
But she's on it?
No, she's not.
Oh, thank
I didn't want to put
Why'd
her
you
on
spend
it now.
$266.32 in the previous month if you're not even putting half of that towards the card? It takes 2 years to pay off minimum payments only without any additional purchases, of which you like to purchase. Balance $539.09, $30 minimum payment. What the f are you doing?
I don't know what I bought. I have no
Oh,
idea.
well, how about Carnival the Fun Shops? Sirius XM. You're telling me you're
And
not
when
a
she's
boomer?
driving. Yeah, she's a big
Taco
boomer.
Bell.
Yeah.
well,
What
that
else?
was on the Carnival
Old
cruise.
purchases?
Some of
Taco
it.
Bell?
No,
No, the carnival one.
whatever.
Sirius XM?
No.
The other one.
No.
Oh, the one that says Carnival? Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah. That was from the shipwrecked cruise.
Isn't Carnival the... It's just a little
No.
trashy.
Oh, really? Why? Why is it trashy?
Starbucks is balls. Tastes fat and cherry.
You know what else is trashy? Starbucks.
Promise. Oh, because everyone's just
Mister?
throwing ass and
Who is that?
people, trashy people, just bouncing, throwing ass.
Whoever
Yeah.
might be on
Me?
there.
I didn't see any of that.
Really? Not on your carnival? Did you have carnival elite?
No, we had the whole ship for people that listen to metal.
Oh, it was a
Oh, yeah, that
so there
would
was
do
no
it.
Booty
trash.
throwers were not there.
No.
Oh, they've banned
no.
rap music on carnival
Yep,
cruises.
they did. They did ban
Why?
rap on Carnival.
Because just dude, listen.
Because it makes
I know,
people
I'm
too-
making
a
like,
certain
haha,
group
silly
of
little
people
racist joke.
too
But
rowdy.
the thing is, it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that unfortunately the videos. Okay,
The videos share themselves.
People were majority black. Yeah, put it in there. But it has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that it was just an endless chaos machine of just crazy
We're just
parties.
telling it as
and
it
it just
is.
looked horrible, and it was making the brand not sell well because no one wanted to go there.
That's probably why they do these cruises now.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
themed cruises everywhere.
They,
Well,
they
this
gotta
is the
be able
first
to.
one I had ever been on because I wanted to treat myself.
Apple Card, what's going on?
Yeah, and she
Apple
doesn't
Card,
think she's an
2000.
entitled,
That's my
spoiled
favorite one.
bitch.
Oh, you have a favorite card.
Yeah, because if it comes up to where there's no money on it, I can throw money on it real quick and it
What?
credits me right away. I know. That's part of the money
as
always
soon as
coming.
That's not.
That's not that. That's revolving debt. That's a revolving door of debt that you'll never get out of with that mindset.
Money, you moron. That's you putting money. Oh my. Suspending.
She's too old to be this stupid.
Why? There are no tears when you can't
You see-
retire, and we should.
When Democrats make fun of stupid Republicans, this is what they mean. This lady right here, they would make fun of her left and right. They would have so much ammunition. They'd be armed like the U.S. military.
Not at all raise taxes, especially Social Security taxes, because she can't retire. After what you're about to see here. $2,079.68 with $58 minimum monthly payment.
Competency
DoorDash
tests
in
for
Hungry
being able to
Howie's.
vote. Come on.
Home Chef, Craft Light Brewing, Appleville, DoorDashing Green Tea, Appleville, Netflix, Temu, Louder Than Life, DoorDashing Hungry Howie's, Appleville, YouTube Premium, Instacart. It's all bullshit.
Well, louder than like
Bullshit!
music.
It's
festival.
all
Money
bullshit.
For retirement, pay off your debt. You entitled
Not a
piece
single thing
of
on there was
shit.
necessity.
High interest, interest accruing, payments not being made, only when you want to spend more. Mission Lane, oh my goodness, you spent $2,593 on this. Interest accruing, 19 years to pay off. I'm gonna die.
Insane.
Oh,
Oh no.
you only made the minimum
He's getting
pay
loud.
better than you purchased 2,593. Death!
Oh my god.
Death.
Why?
$4,659.16.
What on earth?
Minimum monthly payment $130.72. 19
What
years to pay.
on
Are you gonna be live?
earth?
Probably not.
So what?
my
You're just
aneurysm
gonna
will
die
burst.
with the
I
death?
thought you,
Or
but
die
you might
with
be able to
that?
get rid of it, right?
Well, if I have surgery, yeah.
Yeah.
Then do that probably.
Can you
Open
get
heart
surgery?
Possibly.
Okay. I mean, which
Well-
one's risky?
Well, she can't afford the surgery, but will afford her surgery when she gets too old and has to put it on a Medicaid.
Here.
I have no idea because I don't pay attention at the doctor either. It's not my job.
It is actually. What about your
now-
kids? You have grandkids?
Yes,
Okay, you want to be around a little longer?
I would like to.
Let's pay attention at the doctor then.
I do. I'm a great rules follower.
What?
Hmm.
Okay,
So-
then what's riskier, the open heart surgery or just keeping it there?
I would have to ask.
You
'Cause
didn't do
he
that
hasn't
ahead of
told me,
time?
or I would remember
What has he advised you do?
that we're going to monitor it. And if it,
See, this is the kind of person that when the doctor asks, "Do you have any questions for me?" they go, "Nope, I'm good." And then they walk out the door and then they explain all these things that are wrong with them in their life and they're like, "You should tell that to your doctor." And it's like, that's what that part at the end for, the any questions thing when they ask. Every doctor does it, and if your doctor isn't, you got a bad doctor.
gets one, it's at like 38. If it gets to 40, that's when it bursts.
You're saying that at 8% the bonds fail, and we are already at 4%?
That's right.
So when it's at 39, we can do surgery.
Okay.
So it has to
How
be
easy
like
is it to
right
go
before
from 38
death.
to 39? I don't know.
Well, what's weird is I never had this problem before. So
Whoa.
that was my worry. If it can come along that fast, it's nothing I ever had before. So how did it even get to 38? I had unregulated.
Is that why she had a fuck it year? Then she just wanted to have fun because she's afraid she's about to die? Because if that's the case, then okay, I understand that a little more. And if that's your mindset, then why are you on the show? You don't belong here. This is for people who want to fix their shit, not people who are just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to be dead soon anyway, so debt to the moon.
Blood pressure
So you
where I was
can't-
just like
Like,
passing
you
out.
were
I don't know.
Actually, no, I wasn't
You
then.
just told me you lost like 100 pounds or something.
Oh, I got down to 135, but
From?
that's part of my YOLO
From?
from 170.
Okay, yeah.
But
I mean,
I've
that's-
gained back. I was 135, and then I've gained back 20 pounds.
Okay, well, you
Part of the
just-
YOLO.
you
Part of
really-
the DoorDash.
YOLO. You only live once? That YOLO? Well, your once is coming to an end if you don't keep your weight and blood pressure under control. Are you on blood pressure medications?
Very minimal. 'Cause
Okay, well,
I
at
don't
least
have
you are.
a blood.
Your diet's better? And they recommended more salt?
Yeah, he said more salt for
Well,
like the.
Maybe that makes sense. I don't.
Yeah, 'cause I
Okay,
don't.
That's not my
maybe.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, so
Okay.
if that's what he said, that's what he said.
Okay. Okay. So the 2,000 we spent on here. Welcome to. I don't know. You spent $893.
Welcome to Rockville is the other one, but that's paid
Another
off now.
concert.
The other festival.
Another festival that
Amazon.
she just
Amazon.
paid
Amazon. Allure hair design.
Oh, that's my friend. Yeah, she put purple in my hair for the.
Carnival Fun Shops.
Yeah.
for. Oh,
Welcome to
and now she's got the purple hair of the liberal. Great.
row 26. Carnival Horizon. This is just ridiculous. At a 30% interest rate, basically. This is so stupid. This is so
Jesus.
stupid, man.
Is this
Oh, when
literally
you
remaining
refinanced
almost
8 months
100K
ago,
of
you
debt,
paid
all
everything off.
credit cards?
And now these are back up to the.
I pray it isn't all
Pathetic.
credit cards. I
honestly
know she said
pathetic.
she's got some student loans,
It
but
really is. Like I'm losing my energy to even have to even feel outraged towards all this. It's just
oh,
pathetic.
man.
Quicksilver, what's going on?
It's another card.
Oh,
No shit.
wonderful. You actually didn't spend, surprising enough. Oh, you really can. It's basically maxed out at 3,000. Yeah, 936.
3,800. Yeah.
8 cents. Oh, sorry. New balance 3,853. Still basically maxed out
Yeah.
though.
$147, $46
Minimum monthly
until max out.
Minimum monthly payment 123. Yeah, I guess you don't really care if you're not going to be here for a while.
Like I said,
About any
if that
debts
was
your
her
kids will have
mindset
to
for the last
settle
year,
in order to get
okay,
access to your assets, though.
kind
I
of
don't think there would
understand,
be
but
anything, right?
It depends on the debts. Also depends on the states. It's I don't know. Okay. Navy. Wow, Old Navy.
Yes. So that one actually, because they give you a discount when you open up the
Okay.
card on what your purchases
Oh
were.
my goodness, you fall
So
for
I did
everything.
that, but
And you're more than paying for it with $70.23 a month in interest.
yeah,
and
that
that's what
discount's
kind
real
of made
nice,
me think
isn't it?
twice about this plan.
Whoa, you had a
was
thought.
that
Really?
they cut my
A
credit
thought.
limit,
Hey, the DVD logo bounced into the corner. She had a thought, guys.
and that's never happened to me before in my life.
Yeah, it's because you're shit with money. 17 years to pay off 107.
Yeah, she's not gonna be here in 17 at this rate.
$3,760.95. Oh my goodness, you purchased $2,000 on here. On f***ing Old Navy while it's accruing $70.
Yeah, she'll be
Oh my-
73
Can
when
you
that's
say
paid off
Apple
at minimum
Things.
monthly payments.
Apple Bill, Allure hair design again. Bullshit.
And
Pertivita.
that's $62
Ship
Allure hair
Rocket.
design.
Ship Rocket.
Ship
47
rocks
at
is the
Circle
cruise.
K. that
my
could be
death.
gas.
Apple Bill, Ship Rocket, Ship the Cruise, Apple Bill.
Or grocery.
Seaport Parking, Wendy's, Dunkin'
Probably not.
Donuts, Market Plaza. Guys, she doesn't spend that much money. Apple Bill, Funeral Port.
Oh, that's the funeral portrait. That's a band. That was merch.
Oh, another
Gotta get merch.
more.
Little
Yeah,
bit of,
yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Is it?
33.25% interest rate on here. This is where you're spending all your money. This is ridiculous. Give me your phone.
He just
Me?
wants to look.
Yeah, no.
No, the
Someone that's
producers
not
in
on
the
camera.
background.
I don't know who you're
The
talking
audience.
to.
I'm talking to the audience.
Here you go, Caleb. Here's my
Oh
phone.
my goodness, the way boomers have their phones, everything's just in a folder.
And is it giant text
oh my
too?
goodness, subscription queen. Apple Music, Finch, self-care pet. Self-care pet? It's a digital pet? iCloud
no, I
Plus,
don't know what that is.
pedometer.
You got
Oh, it's a pedometer. Yeah.
Yeah, pedometer, not pet.
Caleb.
Don't need that. Price?
It's
Oh,
an AI
that's-
price thing, but you can do that with any AI.
Yeah.
But
okay.
that one tells you-
Tachimon?
She
that's the
downloads
heart
every random
tach-
thing.
Tachometer. That's for
Well,
my
you
heart.
seem to not care about it because it's expiring soon.
'Cause I'm
Oh,
done
he's
with
looking
it.
at the
Text killer
subscriptions.
spam thing. Wolves, puppy,
Sheesh.
and dog something yearly.
How many of you have subscriptions on your phone that you're paying through your Apple? Like, are you letting Apple skim a little bit off the top to get your subscription through them? And like, that's what happens. That's why they use that service. They pay all the processing fees in bulk, and then they get to save a little bit on the end. Like that's how those digital cards and all that works.
Subscription to yearly subscription. I don't
Back
even know
end
what that is.
fees.
Oh, lots of inactive subs. You
Especially with
try
credit
lots of
cards.
things constantly.
I like to support creators.
Oh yeah. Creators, what creators? What creators are you doing? Oh my goodness, even your recent
subscribe to
spending
Hammer
that's all
Elite?
bullshit. What creators? What?
Like,
What?
I like to
What?
support people that are making things, people that
Oh.
are not
Oh,
businesses.
create-
How about you make
Creator
retirement?
creators.
How about you make an older age? Amazon, okay.
Support her your own
puzzles,
retirement. Come on, guys.
Yeah, those
Kits,
are gifts.
girls, cinnamon supplement thing. Amazon Basics,
Something,
13 gallon
sure.
trash bags. That's fine.
Yeah,
Scott's
trash
Comfort
bag's
Plus,
fine.
I
that's
do fall for a lot of those, like,
Supplements.
collagen and
Oh, I bet you do.
berberine.
Ah,
Well,
yeah,
there are
I
certain
bet
things
you
that are
do.
good. Collagen's not
Yeah.
necessarily. That's not bad, but
Yeah, so
it's
I'll get that and stuff.
okay, bras. Something about old titties. So I don't like thinking about them. I don't know why.
Your girlfriend will have them at some point, Caleb. Just think about that.
Well, just like I don't want to think about Guyana and Dick.
It's a little racist.
Fair
of you,
enough.
To be honest.
Guyana is a country.
Well, she had to think about it at one
I
point,
don't
so
think about white Dick either. Makes any difference?
It's a little gay of you. I'm just being ageist. But
he's just being
Hey.
fun.
So Aegis is okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, of course not. I'm being silly.
it's because everybody will be old at some point, right?
okay, well, $81 in retirement. Wow. Okay.
81K, okay.
I think some of them are better than others.
Okay. What is this?
Wait, more than one
Uh,
retirement
credit
account?
union, something. I don't know. You
Are
have
we about to have a surprise good news
Yeah,
and
what
that
is
she's got
Pentagon?
more than one
Pentagon.
account?
47 years to pay off. They're allowing someone to have a 47-year payoff card at 56?
What the Fuck.
You are,
That's weird.
like, what is their business
What
here?
the?
They're the Pentagon. It's the Pentagon.
The literal
federal-
Pentagon?
Yeah, what is their business? Okay.
They're
Like, what is this? I don't.
that's
Pen-
the credit union.
Oh,
yeah.
they don't get.
Like
they don't
for-
pass audits. I guess this is clearly why. $7,968.84.
What the fuck?
Minimum
is
monthly
this
payment
is this-
$468.84. 47 years to pay off. Yeah.
What is the interest rate? That interest rate must be like 40%.
This is ridiculous.
And
Oh,
What
you're
is
over the
this?
limit. $468.
Huh?
oh,
Pentagon doesn't give a shit though. I guess so.
Apparently not.
Apple Bill, Whirlpool appliances.
There you go,
oh, a
Caleb.
filter
Now you
for
got
my
it.
water thing.
You're over the limit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
17.99% interest rate. Oh my goodness.
Only
Dude, you have
17?
every
Really?
credit card just up to the max. This
Okay.
is insanity. You spent money on this
Thought
one too.
with the
Your
47
Amazon,
years
Chase
it would
card.
be
Okay,
like
yeah, we just looked at
30% or
Amazon.
something.
But you're purchasing Amazon on other cards as well.
Yes.
$4,147.93.
Ah, the good old Amazon card.
Minimum monthly payment $143.
If you're an Amazon shopper, that card is worth it if you're paying the balance in full. If you're doing what she's doing, you're fucked.
$3 purchasing, of course. 16 years to pay off. What's the point? Amazon,
Yeah.
Amazon,
At
Amazon,
this
Amazon,
point,
Amazon, Amazon.
she has to go
Interest,
bankrupt.
5 this year so far. We're only a
She's
couple
got like
months in.
$100,000
This is
in
pathetic
bad
again.
credit card debt.
Affirm. Of course you've gone down the
An
Affirm
awful
pipeline.
shit, terrible debt.
Well, you
but
just
I don't
know
trust her
everything,
to
I didn't
dude.
even
go
know
through
what
it
Affirm was.
and
That's
come
my
back
cell
out
phone.
okay.
Keep the ignorance. Oh,
I
you
got
affirmed
it-
your phone?
Well, because
Oh, because you bought your
I
phone
got
outside of the shop.
Oh, you got
I
a new
got it
phone.
through Mint Mobile. Yes.
Oh, so you just
Oh.
had to buy the phone separately and then
Yes.
get Mint on it. I mean, Helium, I'd do Helium at this point. That's fine, but that's okay.
Helium and Mint's the same, essentially.
I guess you can actually do that because you don't.
They're about the
this
same
phone's
price.
not
I've looked at both.
contractually attached this payment to. Mint. Okay, so $1,424, $94 a month payment. So you have a 17% interest rate on your phone.
Ouch.
What are we doing?
You want to know what my interest rates are on all the phones that I've ever owed on? 0%. My Google Pixel phone financed through the Google Store, 0%. My Samsung that I had financed through Verizon, that was at 0% as well. I don't know where she's going to get a 17%, obviously a firm, but holy shit, somebody fleeced her and got their
We'll
cut.
fall for anything. Oh, here we go.
Holy crap.
Student loans. For what again? For the degree you dropped out because the dude was jerking it?
I dropped out because it was useless.
Was it? Does it have a
It
return on
wouldn't have
investment?
been useless
I don't
if
think
you
so,
had
not-
gotten
Then why
it.
would you go in the first place?
Because it was 2020 and I was bored in my house. I'd moved to
Then
something
you
else
went
productive.
into debt
Well,
for
getting a master's degree, I thought was
boredom?
pretty productive.
Not if it doesn't have a return on investment.
At least it was interesting, and it's in my industry, so I
Was
thought
it?
I'd
You said
learn
you were
something.
bored.
Then why
I
didn't
was
you
bored
finish it?
during COVID? Yeah,
Okay, so you owe $10,382.77 with
That
a
still leaves us with
$260.80 minimum due payment.
$60,000 of debt.
Oh,
Oh, no.
past due, $130.
Car.
yeah. I
Car.
don't know what their pay
Oh,
dates
no.
are.
What's
and
her
I don't
car?
know.
Set up auto pay.
That's a new
Set up
loan
auto
too.
pay.
Like
It's not
yeah.
loan, it's just kicking in because all the deferment periods are done. It's not a new loan.
Well, they keep changing the provider, so I never know who I'm
Changing the
saying.
what?
The
That
provider. Like
happens.
this
Yes,
is CRI.
yeah, there's
it
different
was
services.
Yes,
Motella.
they
push
sell 'em
everywhere.
around,
Doesn't
they
change
shift
your
'em,
minimum due payment,
whatever.
though. It's the same federal rules.
No, but it's who I have to pay it to.
Doesn't matter. Go to the.
Set it on auto
I
pay.
can't do anything. I'm so done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, checking account started with 5, ended with 5. No, sorry, that was our regular savings. Great at
Oh.
retirement age.
Savings
Checking
never
account ended
increased.
with $46.
Begin with
Wicked
562.
cookies. Friday's Southern
Oh,
Eats.
yes. Bullshit.
Dude, Port Ricky and some
Bullshit.
restaurant bullshit there. Southland concessions.
Bullshit.
Bagel.
Bullshit.
Patriot Shave.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's razors.
Wow, you really got that
Shave
red,
my-
white, and blue clean pussy. All right, that's good.
It's a good razor. No
Sure.
bumps.
Freedom pussy. ATM withdrawal of $320.
Well, I was
Wherever
trying
that
to do a
went.
cash budget for myself.
Oh,
No, obviously
use
that didn't
Telewest,
work.
dude. McDonald's,
you-
$12.93.
Because you immediately after 1 week went back to swipity, 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 swipity. So that whole cash budget lasted a week.
Cents. Surprised no overdraft fees. It's just, what a joke.
Surprising, yeah.
Withdraw paid some fee, $29 from this account. I can't even see the balance on this. Okay, where did it end? Did it end at the
With
top or did it go?
Lacucci? Huh?
Okay, it went forward. You started at 96. Oh, you had an overdraft fee. You're overdrafted in this account. Oh, you have and then yeah, your Jeep's with it.
That's when I realized, like, wait a minute, the
Car.
money's not
She has
coming.
a Jeep.
Oh!
She's a Jeep
always
girl.
comes.
Of course.
And something happened. You figured it out for the first time finally. It only took till 56. Jeep, what do you owe total? I can't find the
This is
balance,
gonna be
but I know
bad.
41. Yeah.
What the fuck for a
129
Jeep?
Go Gladiator.
Oh,
Well,
that explains it.
I had a
She had to get the
2020
best
Mustang
top.
California Special, but I had to trade it in because my dog is claustrophobic and he wouldn't get in the Mustang anymore.
Oh
another
no!
larger
Because
vehicle.
of the
And
dog.
What are you saying? Are you telling me it's actually worth, or it's oh my gosh, your minimum due payment is $699. That's a
Oh.
5% interest rate.
That's
That's
atrocious.
Okay.
For 42K payoff. Do we have? I don't see any estimated
So it's
payments.
what? It's
Okay.
40 what?
How many months?
41,000?
How much do you think it's worth?
I have no idea.
23.
And I put $8,000 down on it. That was the rest
She bought it brand new.
of my little.
Bro. Oh, I'm so done.
She fell for the.
$6 in
I
this
needed
checking
a
account,
brand new
withdraw.
car. I
Pool,
couldn't
some
have
pool,
any
$100
owners
pool,
in it
probably pool care.
before.
King
Yeah.
C, ATM withdrawal, $200. Another $300 there. Yummy Thai food. Professor
I
AR
know
and
that's
Spotify.
exactly what
So you have
happened to her.
Spotify and SiriusXM?
Yes, I
Cancel
don't like
one.
listening to.
I'm gonna die. Okay, but use one.
You have Spotify.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
cut
I'll
the
figure out
Sirius.
which one I like the best.
You haven't yet?
I will.
You haven't yet? Oh my gosh. Okay. Ending balance in this. Oh, savings from
She is
$48 to 21.
useless. That's a great savings interest.
Retirement is going so
it's
well.
a
Okay,
disinterest.
Okay, in this savings, 1153, and then 316 ending balance in that checking account. Best balance you've had in a checking account. How is this moving money back and forth? It's not even actual
no.
management. $10 in that savings. Dude, this is crazy.
This is absolutely
More.
fucked.
Oh, this is another debt. Is this an additional $6,206? Is student loans? It's on your credit report,
Oh, then I don't even
Another
know what that one is.
6,200 of student
Who
loans.
it's with.
but it's never been late.
no.
37% paid
What?
off.
Oh,
Never
that might
been
be
late.
on auto pay somewhere then.
Hey, let me see if the
Good.
monthly payment matches up with the. No,
pro-
it doesn't.
So that means it just withdraw. Where is this being paid from if she doesn't
So this is
have?
a new. This is a different one. This is another student. Oh my gosh. So, okay,
I
so
wonder where
another
it's
student loan
withdrawing
maybe
from
a previous.
if she's being
No, you opened it in
autoed.
2020.
What?
Fuck me, man. Okay, yo, $6,206. Okay, Lindsay said this is for your bachelor degree.
If it was
$73
2021,
minimum
that would be
payment.
my master's.
Yeah, the masters in 21. Okay.
Oh wait, what is this one? 15,000. Is that the?
Now
is
she's
that
at
the
like
previous
30,000 in
That
loans.
might be because they keep changing the providers. That might be
31.
another one.
But it's different payments and stuff. No, because this is a completely different balance.
32
And this was
actually.
just pulled. I don't know. I'm gonna assume. Okay, this one's federal. I don't know what the other one is. Let's keep it as it is. But the minimums don't line up. I don't know. So it's gonna make budgeting confusing. You need to log into all your accounts.
Yeah. Need to discover all of her
We'll
accounts,
try
I
our
guess.
best. Let's see what we can do with you. I mean, just bad debt alone, you have $37,000. I mean, no, it's worse than that. But your total
No,
debt
it's a lot more
situation
than
is
that.
$388,022. Well, the mortgage is only
That's including the
$275,000.
house. But yeah,
You have over $100,000.
100,000 of bad debt. Really bad, some
this
of
is
it.
insanity. Your
Like-
income monthly $7,170.85. Mortgage $2,323.97. Debt payments besides that, let's find out. It's not going to be great, and it might be missing a student loan payment. I don't know.
Yeah, at this point for the car, that would have to be gotten rid of immediately. That's the decision that in her position, I'd get rid of the Jeep immediately, sell it, get whatever I can for it. 21, 23, whatever I can get. And then I would take that and instantly stick it toward the loan and knock that in half. Because, well, there's nothing else you can do here with that. So getting that to zero as fast as humanly possible is a priority. Getting those, high interest rate credit cards down is insane. But the real thing is her behavior. Her behavior is terrible about all of it.
Oh, jeez. Dude, your minimum payments outside of your mortgage are more than your mortgage. $2,556.29. That's insane.
Oh, Jesus.
Man. Utilities, gas, electric, trash, all this stuff combined, how much? Internet.
We're
That's
already
all
at
in my,
60%,
HOA fees.
Almost 70. HOA
So
fees.
her
stuff.
401k was missed. Oh, no. We saw the 401k.
So what's your
I just didn't see there was a
HOA
loan
fees?
on there. There's a loan on your 401k?
That was
What?
really old.
But is it there?
Yeah,
You still have it.
I think so. It's on my pay stub.
How
Good
much?
death, woman.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm so. Okay, yeah. What's your
I took
yeah,
an
this is-
entire
utilities?
year
What
off.
is it? Yeah.
I swear, if she's making $100,000 and she's underwater at the end of the month, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's
Fuck
pretty
you.
minimal. Like
Tell me numbers.
200.
Like, this is insane.
Like 150
Her-
on average.
If
So
she
including
was my
internet?
mom, I would be fucking embarrassed of this situation.
Internet's included in my HOA fee. Internet,
Fine.
trash,
Is your
everything
HOA
else.
fee including your mortgage? I don't think so. So what's your HOA?
600 quarterly.
Even still, quite chunky.
So,
$200 a
150
month
a month,
plus 150
200
for
a month.
utilities, $350. You're letting your HOA take care of your internet? That's insane.
We have to.
Have to? I would
Yeah.
never
Then you
buy
shouldn't
that.
have lived
do.
there.
Probably shit speeds.
That's why anywhere I move to in the future is going to be no HOA. We'll burn the HOAs down to the ground and get rid of them all. They are an unnecessary entity.
Okay. Phone bill? Well,
It's
How much?
I prepay it, so it's like $300 a year.
well,
So,
I don't
like,
can afford to even do that at once, but $25
$20
a month.
a month.
I'll do helium for 15. T-Mobile's good in your area. I'm assuming it
And
does.
then her
How
phone's
much
90
for gas from drive?
Remember, her
I
phone
work
is
from home,
separate
so
from that, so
Maybe
that's just the
$25.
phone bill. She's still got the $94 a month payment for her phone too.
But except for
She
when I
gotta
drive
remember
to Atlanta,
that-
like
that
I did
has to
last
be added
week,
in
that
too.
was
How
frequent is that?
$200. Well, it's when I go to concerts.
How frequent is that?
So you won't be doing that anymore, honey. I guess
probably
you're gonna be
never
stopping
again.
all that.
Guys, I just read a note. This post show is going to be absolutely crazy.
Oh, and to think I was about to skip it. I guess I'll just make this a 2.5 to 3 hour long video. I was tempted to skip the post show because we were tipping past the 2 hour mark already, but I guess I'm going to have to add that in there like I have done in the past. Bring your own footage along. I'll let you let you sync it up nicely, but I guess we're going to be wild.
Absolutely crazy. She's about to have a crazy. I will let you know in a second. Oh, I have to tell you now because this is just crazy. She recently bought a car for her daughter, and she's going to call her and confront her that the daughter needs to pay her back for the car $2,000 right now.
Oh, what?
That's going to be an insane phone call. Okay,
That's
whatever.
going to
Car
be
insurance, how
okay.
much?
I'm excited for that.
$90 a month.
Car insurance,
Not bad.
90, not
Okay,
terrible.
food, $300. It's just you, right?
Yes.
Meal plan, meal prep, you. Medical, healthcare. Oh, no, not medical.
Cookbook in
Healthcare.
front of her will
Anything
help
else you
her.
need to survive? 150. You do a gym?
No.
Probably should. For the thing you got going on. Medical, healthcare. How much a month?
Yeah.
Copays, anything?
Might
Oh,
at
for
least
copays,
for-
probably about 200.
just go on walks.
Okay.
She should
Do you
just
have
go
any
on
pets?
some walks.
Yes, the dog.
How many?
One.
And health age?
1.5-year-old.
Okay, get pet
Get
insurance.
pet
Good
insurance.
pet insurance, $50. How much for pet food?
He's a big in. Let's see.
A big one.
One bag of food, $75 a month.
Subscriptions,
It's a little
40.
chunky.
Anything else that needs to be in this budget that I'm forgetting? That is mandatory to survive.
Are we actually going to have room to
I cannot think
spare?
of anything.
Yeah, it's
I
obviously
hope
gonna,
so.
You need to get more
It's
detailed in
tight,
the dollar-wise
but-
budgeting out, but this gives us a baseline to plan next steps from here.
Just remember, it'll be about $100 less than what he plans because of her stupid phone. That's $94 with, like, what was that? 7-point-something% interest rate. That's insane.
Let's see if we can. Yeah, you make it by about $1,000. It shouldn't even be close to that tight though, but you're lucky it is.
Oh.
$6,185.26
I don't
is what you need
remember.
to survive with a
It was up
very
there. It
minimal
was
budget.
crazy. It should have been zero.
$985.50.
800.
No wiggle room. Okay.
Basically, 800 left instead.
Debt.
Remember?
388,022.80
890.
minus the mortgage of 275,035.85. We'll also minus the student loans, which, yeah, we were confused about those too. So I think we're killing off the 15,593 minus. Okay, minusing your student loans. Leaves us outstanding debt $80,805.18. You might just go through bankruptcy at your age. It doesn't matter. You already have a mortgage.
You already have the house. You already got.
But then you won't change your
anything.
behavior and you'll be right back
Yeah,
here again.
that's
so-
why. That's why I don't think she should, but she should.
It takes 81 months to pay off. Shit, 6.5 years. Will you be around?
Maybe
7 years.
not.
Yeah, when you're
Dude,
62.
if you really want a clean state, change your behavior for a couple months and go through bankruptcy. Ain't cheap, ain't stress-free, and you don't need stress right now, but this is a lot of stress alone. These payments
Yeah.
must be catching up. You must be...
Honestly, at her point here, the stress of bankruptcy will be better than the stress of all this debt. As long as she can change the behavior.
feeling the bleed. So if you can change your behavior and live on a budget within a few months, then I'll allow you to go through bankruptcy. Without your car, you'll still owe on your car, so you'll have to pay that debt, but that'll clear a lot of these monthly payments, which will make your life survivable. You already have a mortgage, so what do you need good credit for?
Yeah.
We already have a car. It's a probably okay car, I'd assume, so what do you need good credit for? Stop borrowing money. Stop taking out debt. Live within your means. Budget. And if your behavior has changed
Yeah.
before you do
I'd
it,
say
you'll live the rest of
the
your life
bankruptcy
fine.
after changing behavior is
This
the
is
best
insane.
method for her.
I don't know. Let's have this call with the daughter.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I look forward to that.
Let's get your Hammer financial score.
Guess we're gonna
Spending into
pop that
budget,
up
overspend
after
0 out of
this.
10. Debt, no collections. Behind on things, plus 401k loan. Best I
boy.
can do is a 1 out of 10. Emergency fund, I didn't see anything. 0 out of 10. Retirement, dramatically behind for your age, plus 401k loan. I'll give it 2 out of 10.
Emergency fund is
Real estate,
nothing. Retirement,
that's
yeah.
where you at least have an equity position, and the rate is not horrendous. This is bad compared to where you came from. Real estate situation is
4,
not
5.
bad. Put a lot of money into the house, but even still with the equity position, I'm happy. You have a loan on it still, technically. 8 out of 10.
8. That's going to
Unless there's
carry
something
it.
I'm missing with like being behind or something, but I don't think so.
No.
Okay, that's what's gonna pull you up to a 2.5. It's not where you should be at 58. Out of
No.
10, 56. Get yours at calebhammer.com. Now join Hammer Leap by clicking that join button. You can get 3 premium shows posted every single day, 6 days a week, including an extra 20 minutes of this show called the Financial Audit Post Show. It's gonna be a good one with this phone call, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I'm not going to let the spoiler play because I want to hear this. blind. And if you want to see it with me, you can. I'm going to pull it up and be ready in a second. And pause. Alrighty, and I'm back to resume this post show here. We got the ready here. I'm at 32nd 34 because I skipped through the intro ad part. And why is my YouTube acting slow again? Man, I'm going to have to figure that issue out. But whatever. Now, so you can sync it up. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Financial Audit Post Show. All right.
And I'm going to cut off the audio for it.
I just listened.
Hit
Especially the
synced
first half of this conversation, I had no idea where it was going. I had no idea what was happening. I was so fucking confused.
And
I know.
What the fuck is your takeaway from
that
this
audio?
shit?
No.
I wrote this in the
No,
notes.
no.
I know you didn't bring it up. I said that this was the best reason for.
That audio. Perfect. Phew, yeah, good job. Good plug, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Good dollar-wise plug there.
Pam, you're a
'Cause,
wild
yeah,
one.
you don't want your
I
mother to
think,
wind up like
your
Pam.
YOLO 2025, as fun as it was for you. The thing we really didn't touch
That
on,
year
Caleb, is
fucked
how
you.
the YOLO 2025 is bleeding over into 2026.
I can see
Unfortunately, I
that.
am seeing that in the statements. It fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
but we're talking about. We didn't talk about the fact that she has
Concerts, though?
2 music festivals coming up. One is $2,200. The other one is
No.
$5,300.
No.
That is
What
not-
are you doing?
You can't afford that. You
Yeah,
can't
I
go.
already-
Period.
It's already paid for.
Fuck you. You're
on
gonna
a
spend
credit
more
card.
money
Refund-
there,
get
too.
it- get it
Paid for. It's on
refunded.
credit
Yeah.
cards.
That and
Get
you're
it
gonna get food and
refunded.
drinks.
You can't afford that, asshole. And also,
You literally
Brandon,
cannot.
take her as a date to Coachella this weekend.
no.
No.
He's a camper.
First of all, no. Second of all,
Double
I didn't
no.
even spend that for that.
I had no idea it was that. Honestly,
Oh,
I
for
wouldn't have
fucking
paid
you.
that.
What?
She said
Check
she
it
Fuck
out.
you.
She said she put
Pay
$10
attention.
down, and then she had
Yeah.
no. The one that was $5,300. Then she had no idea.
You're not a
No,
checkout
if you-
though.
Dude, there is.
What?
Checkout.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you're doing at these festivals. I paid $2,100 all in for maybe it was
Oh,
less
whoops,
than
I resumed the audio. Absolutely stupid. Then don't go. Don't go then. No, you 100% are right, Lindsay. She would have. That's insane. That's a fifth of your income. You wear it. Yeah, apparently wear it on Financial Audit. Obviously, nobody wants used merch. If you have maybe like a backpack or some cool bags or maybe a good poster, then yeah, that could be wanted, but no one wants your dirty t-shirts. Nobody wants a worn out hat. Yeah, what'd you do about the 20K from last year? But why? $30 or $32? Yeah. So she doesn't have a relationship with money? Okay, so she's her not even married? With a 4-year-old? If she's worse off than you? If she's worse off than her mother, she's bad. Less than 20? Okay, it was... Why? Don't see, it's a little more understanding, but don't outright buy your kids a car to start out. Let them earn for at least half of the vehicle if you want to help them. Don't buy it outright for them. Help them acquire it. Make them save up for it, and then they'll appreciate it more. And let's hear this phone call. I need help navigating that phone, Boomer? Yeah, she probably just ordered something. I'm teasing her. She was at least an enjoyable guest for the majority of the show. She's mentally fucked and... What? No it wasn't. Who'd you buy it from? Some Indian scammer? Oh. Try again? If you said she just hangs out at home. Ah. Will she pick up? Ooh. Doesn't seem like she's picking up. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just tune into a post show that I was excited for to get, you know, just edged. All right. You said she was just at home with the kids. She doesn't work, apparently. Or if she does work, you didn't mention that part. Yeah. You can buy her a car, but you can't buy her attention? No, I don't feel bad. I've lost sympathy, and frankly, I want to opt out of Social Security payments. Boomers are retarded. Wah, call the ambulance. You worked your entire life and didn't prepare. Could have done that. And you make a lot of money. She makes a ton. Yeah, no. I mean, for the 1 year, yeah, maybe, but then you continued it. You haven't prepared. You did not just all of a sudden go from shit pay to $100,000 in the last, little bit. I want to see pay statements for the last year, last 5 years, to see how much she was earning throughout COVID. That's kind of fair. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to, but... Yeah, that's understandable and sympathy, but... And also, we never asked who initiated the divorce. Yeah. So, 2010. Right at the end of, right after it. Well, how about that? Yeah, it was. That's exactly what happened in that time. Yeah, it was a tough time. I'm glad I didn't have to try to get a job until a while after it. Thankfully, I didn't have to endure that. I just have to endure now. It's a good one, and we have an older person on, and I like having the older people on. We need to see this to see what not to become. It's a good example of what not to strive to be. Yeah. You shouldn't be sitting there at that age ready for retirement in a handful of years, and you will never be able to. Does she have a job? Does daughter have a job? But it wasn't. Ah, that's how you get two. Yeah, your daughter's 32. Why not? Maybe she should get a job, unless getting the job would be putting kids in daycare, and the daycare cost is more than the job. That's the only reason I would say no. But other than that, get a job. Do something overnight. Sorry, you're going to be a little tired. It just... Driving the grandkids around. Yeah? Oh, you had a deal. Then you can't do that. You can't do that now. I am on the daughter's side, where if you call back and if you call her and say give it back and she tells you no, fuck off, mom, I'm on her side. You didn't, yeah. You established it as a gift. Your daughter took it as a gift. I don't think she should anymore. Word for word, I want to hear it. Word for word. They're on your head. Your brain can't read. My grandma did that. She was looking for her glasses and they were on her head. Yeah, I want to hear the daughter and get her called. That's not terrible. The warmth. Yeah, the summers are probably pretty miserable down there. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah, I don't want to be hurricaned. Yeah, the humidity is what would kill me in Florida. Caleb wants to go to the beach. Is she gonna pick up? Because if she picks up, I want to hear this conversation and be like, hey, you know that van? I want my money back for it. Nah, she's too busy. She's too busy driving that $2,000 van around. Yeah. 3.5, Caleb. I mean, they got a great spot there in Austin. Okay. Why? Ah, well, that's fair. I'm someone who's interested in leaving the cold Michigan winters and our weather jumping spring like this year. It's gone up and down and up and down and up and down, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, and yeah, if you're... Well, that's with any town. Any downtown area is going to be walkable. But it depends on how walkable you got. There's a difference between walkable and walkable, but you're walking a lot. I was home and at work. He was still for holidays, yeah. Yeah, he would drive. That makes sense. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. So happy when animals get together. Oh, you would have gone? Go join her at J6? Go storm the Capitol. Yeah. It was a historical event, and then the Biden DOJ hunted every single person down for it. My opinion on Mike Pence. Fuck that guy. But not because of J6, because of everything else he's about. Mike Pence is why nobody wanted to assassinate Trump in the first term. Because nobody wanted Pence. Nobody wanted Pence in charge. That's why he picked someone so terrible. Multiple times. He got shot. My mystery on that first Butler shooting is just a disappearance of the shooter. Like, they disappeared his body and evidence so quickly. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Well, not really. I don't think so. We've conquered the land. It's not like we're continuing to pay for the land. Had the Louisiana Purchase, and that was purchased. It was finished. Because you refinanced. She refinanced. That's why it was reevaluated. She did a stupid. You're doing the same thing, honey. You know, single mom there. Sounds like they divorced pretty young. Her and her ex. I thought so. If there's one R, it's coral. 2 R's, it's corral. It depends on the spelling of which it is. Yeah. Wow. Is that how Florida is? Like, whew. This was fun. Well, the post-show and, ad was a lie today. But I still had fun here, and I hope you did too. If you enjoyed that post-show and the financial audit that happened before it, I hope you hit that like button and get subscribed if you're new around here. I would appreciate having you on the channel, and maybe you'll be the guy to push me over 100 subs. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.